Yes. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, dominee of all the devils and demons domiciled at this spot on your dial. Conscience, a wise man said, is that inner voice that warns us someone may be looking. Well, a great many of us would agree that someone is always looking. However, who that someone is and just exactly what he, she, or it may be looking for has always been and will probably always be the most disputatious subject in all the world.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm a client of yours.
No question about it. You're a signed-up client.
Look, I never saw you before in my life. I don't even know what business you're in.
Oh, I'm in the evil business.
The what business?
Evil. I produce, distribute, and sell evil.
But what has that got to do with me?
You made an agreement with me. You asked me to help you achieve a certain goal. Think.
Well, that was just an idle conversation.
My dear sir, you do not have idle conversation with a man in my position. I have come to collect.
Our mystery drama, Pension Plan, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Norman Rose. It is sponsored in part by Jovan Collections. It was Isaac Walton, of all people, who told us that virtue is its own reward. On the face of it, this is probably true. For what greater recompense is there than the warm glow of soulful satisfaction that is kindled by the knowledge that we have done the right thing? However, while virtue is highly nourishing to the soul, the body also requires sustenance of a less ethereal sort. It's a universal problem, isn't it? Mr. Stanley Haskins is at breakfast.
More coffee, Stanley, dear?
Yes, thank you.
It's a rather pleasant morning.
The sky is an electric blue.
Electric blue. An unusual phrase, but apt.
A change in tactics, I see.
Whatever do you mean, my dear?
Well, you usually grimace at my poor poetic imagery.
Oh, now that isn't true, Stanley.
And the usual subject has not yet been broached, nor shall it be, since it is almost time for the bus.
Well, it's because I'm reconciled.
Reconciled? To what?
To an old age of poverty.
Oh, Zelda, I'm afraid I don't really know.
You don't understand. Stanley, you do. You do. We shall have nothing except our Social Security.
No, Zelda.
Oh, please, Stanley, there's no longer need to pretend we have nothing.
We have a pension plan.
Yes, my dear.
But I would rather you did not have that patronizing tone in your voice.
Well, I'm sorry.
Joe Jessup has assured me that I have a great plan that will be on what he calls Easy Street.
That's what Mr. Jessup said.
Now, look, don't call him Mr. Jessup. He's Joe. Joe and I went to school together. We've been closer than brothers.
And when was the last time that Mr. Jessup was in our home?
Come on, Zelda.
When was the last time he entertained us in his?
Darling, we live in two different worlds, Joe and I.
That's true.
He's head of the company, and I'm one of 600, but that doesn't mean we still don't feel a closeness.
I understand.
No, you don't.
Now, you're raising your voice, Stanley.
How many friends survive from their youth, huh? Very few.
I don't see what all this has to do with what we've...
Joe and I realize that we're not the same as we were. We have nothing in common socially anymore. We have different tastes, habits, ideas. So we don't pretend things are the same.
What are you trying to tell me, Stanley?
But we still value our friendship. When it became obvious that Joe Jessup was going to run this company, I went to him and said, Joe, what I really want above all else is security when I retire.
I know, dear. You told me the story.
Yeah, but evidently you weren't listening. And he said to me, Stan, Stan, you got it. I got a pension plan for you that's going to put you on Easy Street.
And what is the plan?
I trust Joe. If he said he had something for me, I believe it.
Of course, dear.
There's that tone in your voice again.
All right, forgive me. Forgive me. I will never reproach you again, Stanley. Really, I won't. Because I love you.
Now, dearest.
I know that sounded ridiculous. Imagine a woman of over 60 saying, I love you. But I had a vision last night.
Zelda,
People have visions. Visions that change the course of their lives. Now, I realize that you'll never get what you deserve in this world. You're not a fighter. And I shouldn't make you miserable. So, I'm going to accept what's going to happen. And somehow we'll manage.
Zelda, I am 2 weeks away from retirement. Joe has a surprise for me. I tell you, it'll be the most wonderful thing. Joe is a man of his word.
Stanley, would you like another cup of coffee?
Come in.
Are you busy, Joe?
Oh, it's you, Stanley. Well, I do have...
This is a very important
Cut
matter.
it as short as you can. I've got a golf date in 45 minutes.
Yes, sir.
And it'll take me at least 30 minutes to get there.
No, I'll be brief.
Now, what's the problem, boys? Talking about problems. I come back too fast in my backswing.
Well, Joe,
the
it's
basic
just that
thing is I got too much right hand in the swing. You play golf, Stanley?
No. What I wanted to discuss is something very important.
Okay,
I mean, it's vitally important to me.
Something out of kilter in the office, Stanley?
No. It doesn't have anything at all to do with the office.
Well, then what is it?
Well, it's something personal.
Personal?
Something that I simply have to settle, that's all.
Now, Stanley, I do have this golf date, and I don't want to...
I understand that.
But why don't we talk about it tomorrow?
Well,
Now, where's my calendar? Morning's pretty full, but maybe I can fit you in. I got a 10 o'clock that shouldn't run more than half an hour, and then I got a 10:30, but we can keep him waiting for 5 minutes. You won't need more than 5 minutes, will you, Stanley?
Well, I have to talk about it now.
Well, be in here 10:30 sharp tomorrow morning,
Well,
Stanley. And be on time, or you'll lose your 5 minutes.
Now, you haven't touched the roast. Stanley?
Oh, yes, Jim.
You've hardly had a bite to eat.
Oh, well, I'm not hungry.
If you say so.
Now, what is that supposed to mean? If I say so. Didn't I just say so? Isn't it clear that I'm not hungry? I'm not hungry. It's 3 simple words. Nothing subtle, nothing sophisticated. I'm not hungry.
Yes, dear.
Does a man have to be hungry every night?
Now, the one thing you never lost, Stanley, all these years, through good times and bad, was your appetite. Now, do you want to tell me what's wrong?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Okay. Then I'll tell you. You finally gathered up all your courage today, and you confronted Joe Jessup and the bubble burst.
What bubble?
The dream. This conceit you've been nourishing over the years about a pension plan that Joe had established for you. You found out today it doesn't exist.
That is not true.
Well,
it does exist.
But then tell me about it. How much do we get? And when? Well, Stanley, we have to be able to plan. What can we afford to do? Oh, my poor darling. Just don't torture yourself. It doesn't matter anymore.
But it does.
We won't
It
stop.
matters to me that my wife thinks that I'm a pathetic, deluded fool.
No, I never said that.
You have to say it. I know what you're thinking. But, Zelda, he did promise me.
How long ago? 20, 25 years? What makes you think he even remembers?
Well, we talk about it all the time.
How often, Stanley?
There is a plan. There has to be. Now, let me tell you this. Joe may be a sharp operator, but one thing, his word. I believe in his word. He never lied to me.
No, please, Stanley. No, please, I'm a little frightened. I have never seen you this way.
I can prove it. The man is going to keep his promise.
All right, of course.
Not a gift. It's not some bounty. It's mine by right. Zelda, I gave my youth to that company. My creative, working life, and I won't be cast aside because the calendar says that I'm 65 years old.
Darling, just sit quietly for a minute.
I will not wait until tomorrow. Zelda, listen, I will tell you. You know what really happened? I crawled into his office today. I was practically on my bended knee. Oh, please, Joe, deign to look at me, tolerate my unimportant presence.
Now, Stanley, I will not let you talk this way.
I'm as good as he is. And if you must know, in many ways, I'm better.
Honey, look, let me run you a nice warm bath. You've got to calm yourself.
I am calm. Zelda, I am calm, darling. I'm quite calm, thank you.
Yes. Oh, that's better. You had me frightened.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to embark on the most important errand of my life.
Stanley, where are you going?
And so I must not act out of passion.
What are you looking for in that drawer?
So I am very calm, very much in command of myself.
No, Stanley, don't.
But, Zelda, I'm entitled to justice.
Stanley, please, put that gun away.
One way or another.
Now, where did you go?
You must not stand in my way.
Stanley, this isn't you. I know this isn't you.
I will get what's mine.
Stanley, if you walk out of this house with a gun, I will call the police.
The meaning of my whole life depends on this moment, so I warn you, Zelda. If you call the police or if you try to stop me, I will never speak to you again.
No, Stanley.
Step aside. Step aside. I said step aside.
What's this? Why are the lights on? Who turned the lights on?
I did.
Stanley. How did you get in here?
I broke one of the back windows.
Hey, what are you talking about?
You asked me a question. I gave you an answer.
What are you doing here?
Joe, I came here to talk to you.
What makes you think you can break into my apartment
What made you think that you could treat me like the dirt beneath your feet these past 25 years?
No, it's one of those things. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's eating you, Stanley, but go ahead. Get it off your chest.
Joe, what happened to us over the years? What happened, Joe? You have everything. I have nothing.
Stanley, my time is valuable. Get to the point.
I'm not jealous of you. But we both started at the same level. You became successful. I lagged behind.
Oh, this is a matter of record.
I call your attention to a promise that you made to me many years ago. I said, Joe, all I have is the job in the office. I'm not on the production line, so I'm not in the union, and so there's no pension for me. I said, Joe, I think the company owes me a pension plan.
How many years ago that was? Yes, and I do remember it. I remember as if it were yesterday. I remember you asking.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember your answer?
What do you mean, do I remember? Sure, I remember. I said to you, Stanley, I got a plan lined up for you that's going to put you on easy street.
Joe, we may have gone our separate ways, but friendship is friendship. Your word, Joe, it's the Rock of Gibraltar. There is a plan for me.
Well, sure.
When do I start to collect?
What are you talking about?
When, Joe, when?
What do you mean, when? When do you start to collect? You got to be kidding. You've been collecting on that plan for the last 20 years.
You know the old story. A man spends his life and his fortune hunting for the secret, the great secret of the universe. Finally, he is directed to an incredibly old, incredibly wise guru. What is he told? Why, simply that he already knows the secret. Very well. But what is the secret? I shall return with the second act in just a few moments. Old age, said the philosopher, is a time that must be nourished by the fruits gathered in our youth. Quite true. Which is why we all try to provide for it. Now our friend Stanley Haskins thought everything was being taken care of, that a plan existed to furnish him with comfort and plenty. Evidently it does. Is it possible that he has been unaware of it?
Just tell me, Joe, how much do I get each month the day after I retire?
From the company?
Of course from the company. What do you think I'm talking about?
Oh, you're out of your mind. The day you retire, you get 1 month's pay and goodbye forever. From the song of the same name.
Well, where's my pension?
Oh, come on, Stanley. What are you trying to pull? You already collected your pension in spades.
What have I got?
Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know how much you've socked away?
I don't think I have $1,000 in the world.
Oh, you're talking to me, Stanley boy.
Look, I put 4 kids through college. We've had sickness. Did I ever make more than $12,000 a year?
Stanley. No, I'm going to keep my temper. I'm going to be very calm. That $12,000 a year was just a license.
A license? To do what?
Steal.
Steal?
I was the one who fixed it for you. Now, you came to me, as we both remember, and you asked about a pension plan. And I said, sure, Stanley. I'm going to make you office manager.
Look, I know all that. Get to the pension plan that you promised me.
That was it.
What was it?
The job. Your job was all the buying for the company, right? Office supplies, oil for the looms, spare parts. You hire maintenance firms to clean the place. You spend maybe $500,000 a year, no?
What does that have to...
Even if you stole 5% a year.
No!
Oh, come on, Stanley. Don't play these games with me. The contract for office supplies alone runs $25,000, $30,000 a year. You mean you haven't been making the guy kick back?
Who do you think I am, huh?
I know who you are. You're a guy like everybody else, which means you're on the take like everybody else. And that's how I gave you your chance to provide for your old age.
By stealing from the company, huh?
What were you stealing from the company? You were taking yours.
So you listen to me. I never took a cent.
The 5% is absolutely reasonable. That's about $3-4 grand a year. 20 years? You should have 60, 70,000 stashed away. That's bad? And who says 5? You could have taken 10.
But I told you, I never took a penny.
And I tell you, you're a liar.
Well, one or two of the suppliers would send me a bottle of whiskey for Christmas.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Once the Metropolitan Opera appeared in town, I got free tickets.
Okay, Stanley, let's drop it.
And somebody arranged for me to buy a hi-fi set at wholesale.
You're loaded, Stanley, so don't come around whining.
Joe, I swear to you, I never, Joe. Look, will you look at me? I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe you are.
So funny.
Are you serious? What do you think I'm laughing at? I'm laughing at you. A guy sits surrounded by money all day, and he never sticks out his hand.
And that's funny, huh?
It's more than funny. It's pathetic. Stanley, you're 65 years old, and you never learned the facts of life. You're a chump, Stanley, a prize chump.
And so that was to be my pension plan. I was supposed to steal.
Steal is your word.
All these years I had hoped.
And all these years it was there for you to take. And now you gotta admit it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
What a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke. But Joe, the joke is on you.
Huh? What do you think you're going to do with that pea shooter?
This pea shooter is a .32 caliber pistol.
You're going to kill me?
Yes,
Why?
because of what you did to me.
What did I do?
You degraded me. You lied to me. You made a fool out of me.
You did it to yourself.
And that is why I have to kill you.
What'll you get out of that?
Well, something that you'll never understand. My self-respect.
You won't kill me. You know why? Because killing takes guts. And you don't have any.
Oh, I am going to kill you, Joe.
You can't. That's been your problem all through life. You can't make up your mind to do something and follow through. Right now, your brain is twisting and spinning and exploding. Should I? Shouldn't I? But it's murder. Doesn't the commandment say, thou shalt not kill?
Don't you take another step.
Now look at you. Your hand is shaking. You don't know whether to kill me or kill yourself. You'd like to kill us both, but you don't have the guts. Now, I'm just going to take the pistol out of your hand. Just relax, nice and easy. There. And don't you ever pull a stunt like that again. What were you trying to prove? That you're an honest, upstanding citizen, that you're better than me? Well, you're not. You're worse. You're a hypocrite. You keep your hands in your pocket because you don't have the guts to take what you want.
Stanley, I brought you a cup of tea. Oh, Stanley, you've got to have something. Now, if you keep this up, I'll have to call Dr. Kramer. You just can't sit here day and night without speaking.
Zelda, I'm no good. Oh. I'm nothing. I'm nobody.
Oh, Stanley, darling, what did he do to you?
He stripped me of every bit of self-respect.
Oh, darling, it can't be what you say it is.
You weren't there. It was as if I was an insect, and all he had to do was slap at me, and I was crushed. I want to kill him.
Oh, Stanley, please, you mustn't even think like that.
Don't worry. Don't worry, I won't. I don't have the courage.
Oh, Stanley, darling, it isn't lack of courage. It's that you have good common sense.
Oh, I feel so helpless and so impotent. What can I do to him?
Now, you must forget him. You're finished at the plant.
Oh, finished, that's the word.
No, I meant your working life there has ended. Now, we go on. Darling, we write a new chapter. Will you be all right here by yourself? I have to leave for a bit.
Where are you going?
It's nothing. I have a part-time selling job mornings at a dress shop.
Oh, I see. You're taking a job.
Oh, Stanley, it's something to do. It keeps me occupied.
And we need the money now.
You'll be all right, dear, won't you?
If I were a real man, I would have provided for our old age.
Stanley, darling, you are a man. Now, why don't you sit in the park and enjoy some fresh air and sunlight?
Oh, I see. This is how it's going to be from now on. And I'll be the useless, helpless old man. I'll sit in the park and I'll watch the children play. And...
Stanley, please. Now, something's come over you. You're not the same.
No, there's no place for me.
Darling, it's an expected reaction. Now, you'll get over it. You're just too bright to start feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah. Congratulations, Joe. You made it. It's what you always wanted.
Couldn't have done it without you, Stanley. You were a big help.
Now that you're the big boss, you can do something for me.
Ask, old pal. Just name it.
Joe, I need a pension plan.
A pension? Oh, kid, that's 25 years away.
Well, that's how I am, Joe. How will I be able to retire?
I got it. You're office manager.
Well, what'll that do?
You do the buying. All the buying. It comes to $500,000 a year, right?
But I don't understand.
Make all the suppliers kick back to you.
What?
You can sock away a couple of grand, 3, 4, even 5 a year, tax-free.
But, Joe, that's dishonest.
Oh, come on, Stanley. Everybody does it.
Everybody doesn't do it.
Your suppliers expect it. They're willing to pay it.
There are honest people in this world, Joe. Ethical people. Not everybody is willing to sell his soul.
Oh, what's this about selling your soul? All I'm talking about is a few bucks here and there.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about decay and corruption. A cancer that eats at the soul. You're like the devil himself. That's what you are. The devil. Well, you won't have me.
Stanley.
You're the devil.
Stanley.
You can't have me. You can't have me.
Stanley. It's all right, Stanley. It's all right. Everything's all right.
What?
Honey, you were having a nightmare.
I was?
Every night this month you keep screaming about your soul and the devil.
Oh, do I?
Honey, what do you dream about?
Well, I don't know.
Such a terrible dream. What can I
tell you that I don't know. I wake up and it's gone.
Well, it's time to get up anyway. I have to open the store.
Yeah, I'll make you breakfast.
What are you going to do today?
What do I do every day? I'll sit in the park.
One hand washes the other.
I won't do it.
That's the basic rule for success.
The devil. The devil. You talk like the devil. The devil. Oh, I'm dreaming again. I'm dreaming.
You have interesting dreams, Mr. Haskins.
What? Oh.
I couldn't help but overhear. I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
Well,
You sound like a very troubled person, Mr. Haskins.
Yes, well, I suppose I am. Wait a minute. How did you know my name?
Oh, I should know it. Indeed, I should. After all, you're one of my clients.
Clients? I don't think I ever met you before.
That's true.
Then how could I be your client?
You are, Mr. Haskins. You are.
Client? Who are you?
My name is, Smith.
What business are you in?
I'm in the evil business.
The what business?
You asked me, I told you. The evil business. I manufacture, distribute, and sell evil.
Now, look, you're crazy, or else I'm crazy.
Our only competition is good. A little pun there. But believe me, since time began, evil has always been where the real money is.
Yeah, I dare say you're right.
Don't humor me. You're not talking to a fool.
No, I didn't say that I was.
Well, to business then. I'm here to collect.
To collect what?
What do you think? Your soul.
Now, what the devil are you talking about?
Speak of the devil. You have unmasked me.
You are the devil?
Guilty as charged.
But that's only...
And I'm here to collect your soul.
Now, listen to me. Even if it's true, even if this crazy thing is true, what claim do you have on my soul?
Now, my dear Mr. Haskins, we have an agreement.
What agreement?
A verbal agreement. Yes, my dear Mr. Haskins, a verbal agreement is binding. It was 25 years ago.
Oh, I don't remember anything.
That's because you don't want to remember, but that's all right. Everybody, all my clients tend to forget their obligations. It's only human nature, after all.
Yeah. And I pledged my soul, huh?
Yes, you did.
And what does this mean that you have come to collect it, huh?
But what do you think it means?
Well, I guess it means that I die.
Dying is the human word for it.
Is there a better word for it?
Dying is an accurate description of what happened.
You mean that I'm going to die here and now on this park bench?
Well, it's as good a place as any.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't remember making any agreement.
Ah, but you did.
Why would I ever make a deal with the devil?
Why does anyone make a deal with the devil?
But I'm not that kind of a person.
I'm sorry, Stanley.
You said that we had a verbal agreement. All right? Now, what was that agreement?
Stanley, if I can refresh your memory, will you acknowledge your debt?
If you can prove to me that we ever made such an agreement...
Of course I can prove it. I can prove it to your entire satisfaction. I can prove it beyond the shadow of a doubt.
He's sure of himself, isn't he? But that, of course, is the devil's style. Is the man what he claims to be? And if he is, what kind of deal could our absolutely honest and upright Stanley have made with him? We'll have to answer that in Act 3, which I shall deliver in just a few moments. It has been said that even the devil is entitled to a courteous hearing and a fair trial. And we're about to witness one right now. The devil, if he is the devil, has a claim on our friend Stanley Haskins. On honest, ethical Stanley Haskins, you exclaimed? How can this be? Well, we agreed to listen to the devil's side of it, didn't we?
When did we ever make an agreement?
When? Oh, my dear Mr. Haskins.
Yes, when? I defy you to produce the proof. When would I ever ask the devil for help?
Well, now, how good is your memory? This goes back 25 years? Yes. You remember? You were having a little argument with your wife.
But, Zelda, Joe wants us to have dinner with him tonight.
I won't go. I just can't stand that man.
Joe? He's the oldest friend I have.
I cannot tolerate the way he patronizes you.
Now, Zelda.
Now, he pretends to be your great and good friend, but underneath he has nothing but contempt for you.
That isn't true.
Now, you go to dinner if you like.
Zelda, Joe made reservations at Julietta's, and after all, it is his birthday.
Well, you just tell him that I'm not feeling well.
Cigar, Stanley?
Thank you, Joe. Hey, this must cost at least $1.
$1.50.
Cigars, dinner, special wine. I hate to think of how much you spent.
It's only money.
Yeah, but I know how much you're making at Josiah Wilson and Son Fabrics.
You know, Stanley, every man has his weakness. With some fellows, it's wine, others golf, boats, cards, and so forth. Mine is money. I love to spend money. You think I'm crazy?
Well, I don't...
The trouble is, you have to make a lot to spend a lot. And I know how I can make it by the bucketful. If I could become president of Josiah Wilson and Company.
President?
Why not? I'm the best salesman they got. And selling's the name of the game, no? It's a sleepy little textile house. But I could turn it into a gold mine.
But, Joe, how could you ever become president? The old man looks as if he can live forever. And when he goes, he's got 5 sons, 3 daughters with husbands, all kinds of nephews, and every one of them is in the business.
And that's what's suffocating the company. Oh, what I could do with it. I'd give anything to be made president. You know something? I'd even sell my soul.
Well, that's going to extremes, isn't it?
Maybe. But isn't there anything you'd sell your soul for?
Well, maybe I would, I guess. I suppose I would sell my soul for security.
Security?
Yeah, if I knew that I could always have a job with a fairly decent salary.
Well, you got that now. Nobody ever gets fired at Josiah Wilson.
Yeah, but I don't have any real security. You see, I don't have a pension.
Well, that doesn't sound like much to ask for.
Oh, it is to me. Especially the pension, because, well, Joe, you see, it would leave my mind free for other things.
Like what?
Well, like poetry. I mean, I could write poetry. I could listen to music. Because, well, I wouldn't have to worry about my old age.
You'd sell your soul for that?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I would.
And you did. Then and there. Both of you offered your souls on the spot. The offer was accepted.
But I didn't realize.
What did you expect? A burst of thunder, a cloud of smoke, a mist of sulfur?
Yeah, but
You made the offer, my friend. Can you deny it? You said you would sell your soul for security, for a pension plan.
But I didn't think anybody would take me seriously.
Life is a serious business, my friend, which is why it must always end in death.
But, Mr. Smith...
Oh, it's legal. It's legal, Mr. Haskins. You were given a pension plan.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
And so, I must ask you to come along now.
But you didn't live up to your part of the bargain.
I did. I made Joe Jessup president of Josiah Wilson and Company. I urged him to make you office manager so that you could arrange for a pension plan for yourself, didn't I? Oh, no, you see. There's no way out.
No, wait.
For what? The thing is clear enough, isn't it?
Not according to the agreement. I offered my soul for a pension plan.
And you got it?
No. I got nothing. Got nothing but the opportunity to create a plan.
Ah, same thing.
Is it? Is it the same thing legally?
We are merely quibbling over words.
Well, what is the entire profession of the law if not a quibble over words?
The fact is, you offered me your soul for a pension plan, and you did get one. How it was arranged is not germane to the fact.
But I didn't get one.
You were made office manager. Can you deny it?
No, but...
Where you had the opportunity to steal enough money to ensure your...
I don't have the money. I never took it.
Stanley, do not insult my intelligence. Who would refuse the windfall that was placed at your disposal?
I did.
Impossible. It goes against human nature.
Maybe human nature as you see it, Mr. Smith. I never touched a cent I didn't honestly earn.
You're lying. You have that money stashed away out of sight.
But I swear to you, I don't have a nickel.
You can't hide it. If it's buried in your cellar, locked in a vault, I have my methods. I can find it.
Well, you go ahead, Mr. Smith.
I can turn the world upside down and inside out, but I can find it.
You cannot find what doesn't exist.
And when I do, I'll be back here to finalize our agreement.
Lights. Lights are on. Who turned on the lights?
I did.
Oh, no. St. Stanley again. You are no longer employed by Josiah Wilson and Company, and therefore I cannot see what...
Joe, I'm here for one reason. To have the last laugh.
What?
The last laugh. The one who laughs best gets that, doesn't he?
Okay, what's the joke?
Joe, yesterday was my birthday. He came for me. Tomorrow is your birthday. He is coming for you.
Who is?
Who do you think? The devil.
So you finally cracked. It was too much for body and soul.
He is coming for your soul.
Who is he? Well, tell me more.
Now, you think it's a joke, huh? Well, you won't when I tell you that we made an agreement with him.
Oh, sure.
Just think back. 25 years. We were celebrating your birthday in Julietta's. And what did you say? You said, I would give anything to be made president of Josiah Wilson and Company. I would even sell my soul.
No, I never said any such thing.
But you did.
Not me.
Think, Joe, think. Remember that night. That night.
I'd give anything to be made president of Josiah Wilson and Company. I'd even sell my soul.
You remember. Well, Joe, he took you up on it. Who do you think? The devil.
Oh, you're crazy.
Why am I crazy?
Because there's no such thing as the devil.
Isn't there? Joe, how did you get to be president of Josiah Wilson and Company, huh?
By brains and muscle and work and hustle.
And look at what had to happen for you to become president, huh? How many people had to pass from the picture?
Oh, you're crazy.
I know why you say it. You must have me crazy to protect your sanity and your life. Because if I am crazy, there is no devil, and there was no bargain. And he will not call for you on your 65th birthday tomorrow morning. But, Joe, am I crazy?
How could a bargain with the devil?
You were willing to do it. In your heart, you were willing to do it.
You said we both made a bargain.
Oh, we did. I pledged my soul, too.
Then we're both in the same boat. I at least got to run for my money. You poor sap. What have you got to show for it?
My agreement has been canceled. I am not going.
What do you mean?
I received nothing of value for my soul. You see, he had you make me office manager so I could collect myself a pension plan. But I didn't do it.
Because you were a chump.
It only goes to prove, Joe, that the chumps, the saps, the people who play it straight win out in the end. Virtue does have a reward. You contemplate that while you broil in hell.
You sold your soul, too. You'll roast with me.
Only if there was value received. You know, I must say that Mr. Smith, that's the name he uses, is holding my case in abeyance.
You are?
Oh, don't say that I'm crazy. Yes, he cannot believe that I refuse to steal. And so he is turning the world upside down, trying to find where I hid the money. But he won't find it. How can he? I never took any.
Who do you think you're kidding? You took You're like everybody else. You're on the take.
Oh, you're becoming hysterical, Joe.
You had a chance to steal $4 or $5 grand a year, and you stole.
You just won't believe me. Mr. Smith, the devil himself, has to believe me because he won't be able to find one single cent.
Well, I ain't gonna burn alone. I know you took the money. And I know where you hid it.
The devil will believe me when he won't find the money.
Oh, he'll find it. I'll show him where it's hidden.
Joe, are you losing your mind?
I know where you hid it. And I'll show him exactly where. I'll show him. You have a pension plan.
Poor Joe. Poor Joe. Poor Joe.
I can't feel sorry for him, Stanley.
We must always speak well of the dead.
Very sudden.
Yeah. On his birthday. They think it was a heart attack. Was there any mail?
Oh, yes, it was a letter for you.
Oh? From whom?
Bank, I think.
What's it say?
I don't know. I didn't open it. Probably an advertisement.
Probably.
If only he'd kept his word and given you that pension plan.
Darling, we must always reserve judgments on our fellow man.
No one can ever change my mind about Joe Jessup.
Zelda.
What?
Zelda, look. This letter. This letter from the bank. It says, oh, my, I can't believe it. You can read it.
Dear Mr. Haskins, this is to inform you that a pension plan has been established in your name at our bank. The principal sum is $150,000. Stanley, what does that mean?
It means what it says.
I can't believe it. It's a trick.
Why do you say that?
Well, because... No, don't laugh at me. I believe that Joe Jessup is a person who belongs to the devil.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Now, and this money is meant as a trap. A snare.
Well, we'll never know.
Was it meant to do you harm?
Zelda, whatever the intention, it can only do us good now.
Yes. It saved us.
Yeah. You can say that again, my darling.
And so, what have we proved? Actually, proof is the wrong word. Nothing is ever proved in this uncertain world. All we can do is suggest possibilities. And the basic possibility here is that you can make anyone believe anything. Anything at all. Even that he has sold his soul to the devil. If you hit him at the right time. In the right place. I shall be back shortly. We are now about an hour older than we were when this program began. But are we an hour wiser? Well, what is wisdom? A modest aspect of wisdom, and one that can be achieved by all of us, is to eschew the extravagant statement like, I'd sell my soul if I could. The danger is, we may have made a deal. Our cast included Norman Rose, Ann Petoniak, Leon Janney, and William Whitfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Many of us in our work reach out for the unknown. A scientist involved in research is sometimes astounded by the results of his experiments. They turn out in ways he would never have predicted. Likewise, a detective looking for clues in an unsolved crime must be prepared for any development, even the most unexpected.
These, Lieutenant, are the people whose backgrounds our organization was asked to investigate.
The names of the 4 murdered men are all on this list.
Yes, it would appear, then, that the person who requested us to investigate is behind the killings.
Do you have his name?
Yeah, it is right here.
Hey, there must be some mistake. This name isn't possible.
I can assure you that this is the person. Why? Do you know him?
Our mystery drama, Delusion of Reprieve, was written especially for Mystery Theater by Percy Granger and stars Paul Hecht. I'll be back shortly with Act One. A detective deals in that most elusive of all areas, human motivation. How easy it can be to conceal the desires that motivate us, to tell a lie, to cover up our true thoughts and feelings, to hide, in fact, who we really are, and how difficult that can make the detective's job of ferreting out criminals. We're in the locker room of a police station in a suburb of a large industrial city.
Hey, good morning, Lieutenant Bernstein. Welcome back.
Peter, thank you.
How is your father now?
Well, the operation was a success, but his heart is still weak.
You look pretty tired.
Yeah, I was at his bedside the whole time. The doctor said it was only my being there that kept Dad's morale up.
Oh, wasn't your mother there?
No, she's been dead for many years, Peter. She died before we left Europe during the war.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, how you been?
Oh, my arthritis keeps getting worse. Makes it harder all the time to tend to my custodial duties around the station house.
Haven't you ever thought about retiring?
Oh, what good would that do? Now I've got my arthritis and my job. If I retired, I'd just have my arthritis.
Yeah, that's true. Captain Nolan in yet?
Oh, yeah, he's already in his office.
Any action around the precinct while I was gone?
Oh, he didn't hear.
Well, I haven't seen a newspaper since I left.
There's been another murder. 2 days ago.
Another one? Like the others?
Well, seems to be. But, judging from the expression on Captain Nolan's face, there still aren't any real leads.
Yeah, well, excuse me, Peter. I'd better get down to his office.
Captain, the lab reports just came in on that latest murder.
Thanks, Florence.
Mm-hmm.
Mike said he'd be back today. Have you seen him yet?
I think he's in the locker room.
Hello, Tony. Oh, hiya, Florence.
Well, speak of the devil.
Mike, how's your father?
Well, it's still touch and go, but he's okay for now.
Did you hear we've been visited by the phantom murderer again?
Yeah, Peter Fleming told me.
If you gentlemen will excuse me, I'd better get back to the front desk. I'm glad you're back, Mike.
Thanks, Flo. Well, what's the story on this one, Tony?
Well, the guy's name was Thomas Heinrich. Florence just brought in the lab reports.
Anything that links this killing to the others?
Same method. Shot from the front at close range.
Yeah, like the killer might have known him.
Or wanted to confront him for some reason before pulling the trigger.
Yeah, what does ballistics say?
Well, the bullet that killed Heinrich came from the same kind of semi-automatic pistol that was used on the others.
4 murders in less than 2 months in a town that normally has 1 or 2 murders a year tops.
Yeah, but what's behind it? These 4 men had nothing in common. They didn't even know each other, so far as we can tell. Now, the FBI has checked for possible interstate activity, mob connections. Nothing comes up.
Yeah, I don't suppose Heinrich was robbed.
No, neither were the others.
Well, it is possible that the murderer is picking victims at random.
Yes, but not likely. Mass killers generally follow one or two patterns. Either they hold themselves up somewhere and start blasting away at everything that moves, or they choose their victims because of something they all have in common and kill them one at a time over a period of months or even years.
Well, following that prescription, we seem to have a representative of the second variety on our hands.
Yeah, but what is the link? 3 of the victims were married. 1 wasn't. 2 owned their own small businesses. The other 2 worked in factories. Now, if the murderer is picking his victims at random, it means we're helpless until he makes a mistake.
Now, what was Heinrich's profile?
Oh, here, look for yourself. He seems to have led a simple enough life. A hard-working, middle-class guy. Owned his own paint store. Nothing out of the ordinary.
It says here he was a naturalized citizen.
Oh, yeah. He and his wife immigrated here from Germany.
Weren't the other 3 victims also immigrants?
Mike, that profile fits 80% of the people in this town. Well, your own father was an immigrant.
Hey, look. Look, here's something else.
What?
Heinrich had a police record.
Yeah, that. He was booked once for a brawl in a bar over on the south side. I checked it out. It was, 15 years ago. The bar isn't even there anymore.
Well, it is interesting, though.
Why?
As I recall, the others all had police records, too.
Well, they'd all been arrested once on various minor charges, so what? I've already considered that possibility. Heinrich was arrested in 1963 for brawling. Schulman was arrested in 1958, and Blotz in 1972, both for drunken driving. Let's see, the first victim, Gregor Wyszynski, was booked in 1958 in connection with some labor dispute at the factory where he worked. That's a 14-year spread, and the offenses are totally unrelated. What can you possibly make out of that?
Nothing. Nothing yet, anyway. But anything these men had in common ought to be kept in mind.
Obviously, we're up against a very clever person.
I don't know, Tony. I almost think the guy's a lucky amateur.
Why? He hasn't left a single clue, and there's yet to be a single witness.
We're looking for patterns, right? Well, we'll look at this one. The first murder was 2 months ago. Then for 4 weeks, nothing. Then the second murder. And this time, in less than 2 weeks, the third, and a week later, the fourth. It's almost as if he were gathering courage.
But what is it this guy's after? What's driving him to kill? He doesn't like immigrants from Central Europe? Oh, terrific. There are 40,000 of them in this town. Is he planning to kill them all?
Yeah. Have you interrogated Heinrich's widow yet?
No. Get your hat. That's where we're going now.
Yeah? Who is it?
Mrs. Heinrich, it's Captain Nolan from the police department.
Oh, yeah. I have been waiting for you. Come in.
This is my associate, Lieutenant Bernstein.
Bernstein?
Yeah, I'm sorry about your husband, Mrs. Heinrich.
Oh, well, please, have a seat.
Thank you. It shouldn't take long.
Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you. Well, we just like to ask a few questions, and then we'll go.
Oh, please, ask as many as you like. Oh, can I get you a more comfortable chair?
Mrs. Heinrich.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. But since Thomas died, I have felt I must keep busy. I am afraid to stop.
Oh, we understand. Now, first of all, is there anyone you can think of who, might have had a reason to kill your husband?
That is a question I have asked myself 100 times. And every time the answer is no. I can think of no one.
Did he have any outstanding debts?
None. Our mortgage, insurance policies, they're all paid up. Everything we own is paid for.
We were certain that he owed money to no one.
I was the bookkeeper for our household and the store captain. No, I am certain.
Miss Heinrich, did your husband have any habits?
Habits?
I mean, did he play the horses? Did he gamble in any way?
Well, he bet sometimes on sports events, but never more than a few dollars. And only with friends, people he knew. Oh, he fancied himself an expert on American football.
Mrs. Heinrich, in the few days before he was shot, was his behavior any different?
How do you mean?
Or did he seem in any way upset?
What do you mean? Did he act as if he expected to be killed? Oh, no, Lieutenant.
He never expressed any fears or doubts to you about his safety.
No, why should he? Thomas lived an open, honest life. He worked hard. He had nothing to fear.
Do the names Hans Schulman, Henry Blotz, or Gregor Wyszynski mean anything to you?
They do not sound familiar. Why?
Those are the other 3 men who have been murdered.
Oh, yeah. We read about them in the papers. No, Thomas did not know them.
Are you aware that your husband was arrested once?
He was.
Yeah, he got into a fight in a bar.
Oh, that. Yes, I remember. But that was years ago.
Oh, we have to follow all leads, Mrs. Heinrich.
Did he ever tell you what the quarrel was about?
Yeah. It was because of a disagreement about a football game. He still did not know the rules so well then.
I see. Well, I think that's all we have to ask you.
Oh, must you go? Wouldn't you like to stay for some coffee? It would be no
Mrs.
trouble.
Heinrich, let me ask you one more question.
Huh?
Do you think that your husband was deliberately murdered for a reason or shot down at random?
A friend of Thomas once said he had a genius for living an ordinary life. He read the newspaper and never held a grudge. His ambitions were modest, and he knew how to be happy. Now, why should anyone want to kill such a man?
I don't know, Mrs. Heinrich. That's what we hope to find out. Good day.
Good day, Captain. Thank you for coming to see me.
Still nothing. Yeah. Nothing concrete to go on. Let's go.
Just a minute, Tony. Something's trying to click.
What?
Did you notice the way she looked at me? I mean, when you introduced me, her eyes dropped to my nameplate. For just a split second, a look came into her eyes.
Yeah?
I've seen that look before, Tony. I was a small kid in Europe.
What look? What are you getting at?
My name. My name, Tony. Bernstein.
Oh, since when did you become so sensitive?
I don't care what she thinks of me, Tony. That's not the point. The point is Europe.
What do you mean?
The link that we're looking for. We've only gone into the murdered man's backgrounds in this country, but what if they knew each other before? Yeah, there's a whole possibility we've been overlooking.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing?
A couple more questions for Mrs. Heinrich.
You are still here.
Mrs. Heinrich, what nationality are you and your husband?
Why, American.
But before you came to this country?
German.
And what business was your husband in?
He had his own paint store.
And before you immigrated?
Before? Well, I'm not sure. I think we worked for a factory.
You don't know?
We didn't meet until 1946, just a few months before we sailed for America.
Excuse me, Mrs. Heinrich, but that's not true. Your records from the Department of Immigration indicate that you were married in 1941.
Yeah, we were.
Okay, I'll ask you again. What did your husband do?
He was in the German army. But he never was an officer, just a sergeant, a common soldier. I'm sorry I lied, but it is a habit. Such feelings can still be aroused, even after all these years. But it is here, this way.
Where was he stationed?
The Eastern Front, Russia. It was horrible. Thomas never believed we would win.
Thank you, Mrs. Heinrich. Thank you very much.
Florence couldn't leave the front desk, Lieutenant. She asked me to bring you the files on those 4 murdered men.
Oh, thanks, Peter.
Peter, would you stop by my office tomorrow morning before work? I've got to speak to you about something.
Why, certainly, Captain.
Thanks. Mike, I've got those files memorized, and I can tell you right now that you're not going to find anything that matches. Heinrich and Schulman were German, okay? Blotz was Romanian, and Wyszynski was Czechoslovakian. And look, they immigrated as early as 1946 and as late as 1962.
But all after the war. I think it's a lead worth following up, Tony. I'd like to contact Interpol headquarters in Paris and see if they can come up with more information on these men.
Go ahead, but don't hold your breath. If these 4 had anything in their past they didn't want known, they probably changed their names long before they left Europe.
A lot of people did that. I know. But if my hunch is correct, these men didn't. And that's why they're dead.
Millions of people have come to this country in search of a new life. Most have found it, and in the process have left their old lives behind forever. Now today, we're hearing a great deal of talk about people who would like to go back and rediscover their roots. Would our 4 murder victims have been amongst those people, or would they have preferred the earlier chapters of their lives to have remained a closed book? I shall return shortly with Act 2. Unsolved murders. 4 men who apparently did not know each other, who apparently had nothing in common except the manner in which they died, all killed by bullets from the same gun. But was there another link between them, a link somewhere in their pasts? And more importantly, will such a link, if it exists, lead the police to the murderer before he strikes again?
Oh, Mike.
Oh, hi, Florence.
There's a rather large envelope here that's got your name on it.
Oh, thanks. Hey, it's from Interpol. Gee, that was quick. I only made the request 4 days ago.
What else in there?
Oh, 4 complete dossiers on the 4 men who were murdered. And every one of them contains photostated copies of old records. Hey, I think I found what I'm looking for, Florence. Is the captain back from lunch yet?
He's in his office.
Tony, we've got our answer from Interpol.
Already?
And I think I found the connection we've been looking for. It seems Maria Heinrich didn't quite tell us the whole truth. Her husband was in uniform, all right, but not in the regular German army. He was a member of the Schutzstaffel.
What's that?
Hitler's elite guard, otherwise known as the SS. But more than that, he was in a branch of the SS known as the Death's Head Battalion.
Or didn't they have something to do with the concentration camps?
Yeah, they ran them.
Ah, so that's what Thomas Heinrich, the genius at ordinary living, had in his past. What about the others?
That's it. That's the link. It's the same story on every one of them. It's all here in these dossiers. All were in the SS, and all were guards at concentration camps.
And 30 years later, someone's caught up with them.
Well, that's the way it looks.
Well, it could be just a coincidence.
Or it could be the first real lead we've had.
All right, let's go with this assumption for just a moment. Right away, it raises questions.
How so?
Well, look here. In the first place, no 2 of the dead men served in the same camp. Heinrich was at Treblinka in Poland. Blatz was at Lumanovka in Romania. Wyszynski was at Dachau. And Schulman was stationed at a labor camp in France.
Yeah, but people were transferred from one camp to another.
Yeah, but 4 times?
Yeah. Yeah, very few would have survived that long.
So, it's unlikely the murderer would have known his 4 victims personally.
And he could be working for a larger organization.
Perhaps. But that brings up another problem. All the Nazi hunting outfits we know about only go after high-ranking fugitives, the men who were behind the whole machine. Heinrich and the rest, they were all common soldiers. According to these dossiers, none of them attained any rank higher than sergeant.
But there would almost have to be an organization behind this, Tony. I mean, how else could you get this kind of information on people? Look at the resources you need, the hours of research, the amount of traveling, the credentials to gain access to confiscated Nazi files. No one person could do all that by himself.
So, either we've stumbled onto a new organization whose very existence hasn't even been known until now, or one of the older groups is broadening its sights. There's a big difference between hunting down a handful of top Nazis and going wholesale after the hundreds of rank and file.
Yeah, well, they were all part of it, weren't they?
Yeah, I suppose they were. Well, even if we are on the right track, none of this helps us answer the question, where do we go from here? Who do we protect? No one's going to admit that he was a member of the SS, and asking Interpol to research the background of every person who's immigrated here since the war is hopeless.
Yeah, 30 years later. And now the hunters are the hunted.
Mike, how do you feel about this?
What? Well, what do you mean?
Well, you do agree, don't you, that these killings have to be stopped?
Tony, what are you trying to say?
Mike, I know you lost your mother and most of your family in those camps. If you feel that you can't pursue this case in good conscience...
I'm a police officer, Tony. That's my job.
Hey, Afternoon, Lieutenant Bernstein.
Oh. Hi, Peter.
Do you mind if I go ahead with my cleaning up?
No. Go ahead.
Is, something the matter? You're usually gone by now.
It looks like we've come onto our first real lead on those murders.
Well, isn't that good?
Well, if our assumption is correct, there's a part of me that isn't sorry those men are dead.
Does it surprise you to have such feelings?
I was brought up to respect the law, Peter. Religious and secular.
And now you're afraid, huh?
Afraid?
Well, that inside the man you've been taught to believe you are, there lingers the shadow of a primitive ancestor.
Yeah. The one who said an eye for an eye and...
Well, there are always two possibilities to everything, aren't there?
Maybe. But I don't see how it helps.
Well, the lead you've discovered, either it's correct or it's incorrect, right?
Right.
Now, if it's incorrect, you've nothing to worry about.
And if it's correct?
You have no way of knowing that for certain until you've caught your criminal, right?
Right.
So why worry about it now?
You know, Peter, I had a great-grandfather who reasoned the way you do.
Well, you see, it helped him to live to be a great-grandfather.
He died in a concentration camp. His reasoning did him no good there.
How do you know? The mind is a wonderful thing. It can lift us out of the heaviest chains. Of course, the mind can also be unbelievably stupid and decide quite arbitrarily that a person is unfit to work because of his age.
What?
Oh, that talk I had with Captain Nolan this morning. Apparently, there's a new law that makes it mandatory for certain state employees to retire at 65.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry to hear
Well,
that.
I told the captain the law didn't apply to me. I'm not 65. I said I'm 73. You know, the silliest thing is, if you applied that law to the judge who upheld it, he'd have to retire, too.
Yeah. Well, there must be other things you could do, Peter. You're obviously an educated man.
Oh, in my native Holland, I was a doctor of jurisprudence. But when I came to this country, I was too old and too lazy to set about learning a whole new legal code.
Yeah. Well, this job means a lot to you, doesn't it?
When you leave here at night, you go home, don't you? But I have no home to go to. Just a hotel room I rent for the month.
Hey, I never knew that, Peter.
Oh, it's not so bad. See, I've come to consider the police station like a home. The various rooms are like parts of a house, and you and the others, well, you're just like my family.
You don't have any family of your own?
No, they're back in the old country.
Well, don't you keep in touch with them?
If you excuse me, Lieutenant, I better get on with my work.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, Peter. I didn't mean to pry.
Oh, that's all right.
Yes. It's late. I should be getting... I should be going, too. Good night, Peter.
Hello.
Tony, it's Mike. I have to see you right away.
Mike? But it's 4:30 in the morning. Where are you?
I'm at Kermit's Diner on Parsons Boulevard.
Are you all right? What's happened?
Well, just meet me here as soon as you can, okay? Tony, I haven't been able to sleep all night.
All right, Mike. Now, what's up? Huh?
How was Interpol able to respond so quickly, huh?
What?
On Monday, I telexed to them the names of 4 men and asked them to develop whatever information they could. That's a process that should have taken 2 weeks minimum, and yet we heard back from them within 4 days. Now, why?
So they're efficient. You woke me up for that?
But don't you see what I'm getting at? I think there's only one way they could have responded that fast. If they already had dossiers on those 4 men in their files. And if that is so, there must be a reason why Interpol has dossiers on them. And someone at Interpol headquarters must know what that reason is. All right, it's now 5 a.m.
Don't remind me.
That means it's noontime in Paris. Now, if we get a wire off now, we should have a response later today.
Mike, you don't have to prove anything to me.
What do you mean? We're after a killer, aren't we? So what if the men he's killing were the cogs in a machine that destroyed 6 million people? He still has to be stopped. That's the law. That's our job.
Mike, calm down, huh?
I know. I'm sorry. My mind's been on fire all night. I feel like I'm racing with myself. Yeah, you know, there's part of me that just wants to sit back and wait. until the murderer strikes again so we can double-check our theory.
Mike, go by the station and send the wire to Interpol. And then go lie down on the couch in my office and try to get some sleep. This case, Mike, well, it could go on for a long time. Don't let it get to you.
Anything yet, Florence?
Oh, relax, Mike. Look, it could be hours before you get a response from Paris.
I'll wait.
What time did you send the wire?
6 a.m.
You look like you haven't gotten any sleep at all. Now, why don't you go back into Captain Nolan's office and try to rest,
Hey, look. Look, something's coming in over the telex. What is it?
This is what you've been waiting for.
What does it say?
Major Baki, Interpol officer, flying to San Francisco for International Conference on Crime.
What?
Just a minute, there's more. He'll be laying over for 2 hours at O'Hare Airport, and you'll have the information with him that you requested.
Does it say when it's coming through?
October 14th. Hey, that's tomorrow.
What time?
2 p.m. Here's the flight information.
Thanks, Flo. Oh, one other thing. Get me the number of the Records Bureau at the U.S. Department of Immigration, will you? There's something else I want to check out as well.
Lieutenant Bernstein?
Yes, Major Baki.
How do you do? I'm sorry my flight was late.
Yeah, I appreciate your cooperation, Major. Shall we have a seat over there?
If it is all the same to you, I prefer to stay on my feet. I have been sitting on a plane for 8 hours.
Of course.
The information you desire does not come from my department, but I have been briefed, and I hope I can answer all your questions. Now, you wish to know about certain Interpol dossiers?
Yes, I do. Tell me, did they exist prior to our department's request for them?
Yes, he did.
Uh-huh. And why?
Why? Oh, that is very simple. Because we had already been asked to investigate these men some months before. But, in fact, we were asked for information on many more men, on just these 4.
You were?
Yeah. I have brought a copy of the list with me. Here it is.
Oh, thanks. Why are some of these names crossed out?
Those are the persons we could not trace, for whom no records could be found. In the war, Lieutenant, many things were lost.
Yeah. Why do some of these names have another name beside them?
Some of these people changed not only their country, but their identity.
And how were you able to trace them?
So their fingerprints.
Uh-huh.
The original request was accompanied by certain information on the persons, including their fingerprints.
Yes, of course. That's why only people who'd been arrested have been killed.
Pardon?
The person who requested these investigations, do you have his name?
I should have the order here somewhere. Did you say these men are being killed?
Yeah, 4 of them are now dead.
So the others, they are in danger too.
Possibly.
I see. And you think that the person who made the request... here's the order. Well, this is most strange.
What?
The person who asked for the investigations, he's from your own police department.
What's his name?
Nolan. Captain Tony Nolan.
A policeman's lot is not a happy one, opined Gilbert and Sullivan. That is surely true for Lieutenant Mike Bernstein at this moment. The long and winding search for a murderer has taken him across 8,000 miles of continent and ocean, back through 30 years in time, and led him right into the office of the man with whom he works. I shall return in a moment with our final act. Circumstantial evidence is a curious thing. It can point overwhelmingly to a certain conclusion, yet, by definition, circumstantial evidence is always incomplete. It offers no smoking gun. And mystery fans know that many a story turns on the old adage, things are often not as they seem. The only problem is, just as often, things are exactly as they seem. So, which is it to be in our story? Well, that would seem to turn on what Lieutenant Bernstein decides to do next. But unfortunately, we won't find out just yet what that is. For when he returns to the police station, another shock awaits him.
Mike?
Hi, Florence. Is the captain in?
He's waiting for you.
Thanks.
Well, was your trip to the airport successful?
Yeah, I missed the rush hour traffic.
Oh? The fellow from Interpol wasn't any help, huh?
They gave me some information that's wrong. That has to be wrong.
Well, I hope you don't mind the drive because you're going back out to the airport in the morning.
Oh, no. What for?
You remember that officers' exchange program you applied for several months ago? Well, it's come through.
Exchange program?
You're going to New York City for 6 months.
Nat, I'm in the middle of a case. I can't go now. Whose idea was this?
Yours.
No, Florence. No, this timing is just a little too neat. It's too convenient.
Mike, it's an honor to be selected for this program.
Someone must have pulled some strings.
Well, I'm just the desk sergeant on the day shift.
Yeah. Was it Tony, Florence?
What?
Was it Captain Nolan? I mean, is he behind this?
Oh, Mike, no matter how it came about, you know you deserve it.
Is he?
Just between us, Mike. I think the captain did make a few calls on your behalf. He knows how much you wanted it.
I'll bet. Thanks, Flo.
Oh, Mike, wait a minute. Something came for you while you were out.
Oh, what?
A wire from the Department of Immigration.
Oh, thanks.
Well, aren't you going to open it?
Later. I have a couple of things to discuss with the captain first. Tony?
Oh, Mike, how is your...
Why am I being sent to New York?
What?
Florence says I'm going to New York tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. It's that exchange program you applied for.
Yeah, I know what it is, Tony. What I want to know is why now?
Well, you've been on the waiting list for months.
Why are you trying to get rid of me?
What?
Florence says you made some calls. Now, is that right?
Well, yes.
Why? Why, Tony?
Okay, Mike, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong, but I had to use my best judgment.
What are you talking about?
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror today?
Don't change the subject.
I'm not. Mike, you are a mess. You're unshaven. You look like you haven't slept.
I haven't.
All right, then. That's my point. Your wife called me today to find out if I knew what was happening to you.
Well, what did you tell her?
This case is putting too much stress on you.
That's not true.
Isn't it? Ever since we discovered the truth about those murder victims, you've been half crazy.
Tony, am I doing my job or not?
Mike, you are trying too hard, and sooner or later it's going to catch up with you.
I am a police officer. I am trained, and I am in control of myself.
You also lost your entire family except for your father in the concentration camps. Oh, Mike, I'm sorry, but I really don't want to watch you going through this. Your orders are being completed for the exchange program. You and Betty will leave as soon as all the arrangements are settled. Now, what about your meeting with Major Baca? Did you find him?
Yeah.
Well, what were you able to learn?
Nothing.
Evening, Lieutenant.
Oh, evening, Peter.
Oh, why are you cleaning out your locker? It isn't Friday already, is it?
No, I'm being sent to New York on an officers' exchange program.
Oh, well. Oh, I see. I'd like to say congratulations, but I can tell by the tone in your voice that's not what you want to hear.
Look, we're sitting on top of 4 unsolved murders, Peter. It isn't the best timing in the world.
Well, you know what they say about bureaucracies. They were invented by people who had nothing better to do than to frustrate those who did, eh? How long will he be gone?
About 6 months.
6 months, huh? Well, then, I guess we'd better say goodbye.
What?
Goodbye. See, I'll be retired by the time you return.
Oh. Well, I'll miss you, Peter. I've enjoyed our talks.
I enjoyed them, too. Sorry you had to put up with so much from an old man.
Peter, Do you have a minute?
Sure. All the time in the world. The dust will wait.
Now, Peter, suppose I had proof on a guy that he was guilty of a crime I was convinced he hadn't committed.
Well, and I'd say that either there's something wrong with your proof, or you're a bad judge of human nature.
But I have the evidence. I got it in black and white.
But you don't believe.
I don't know. I was convinced of his innocence. That is, until I talked to him.
Well, you confronted him.
No.
Well, maybe you should. That might be your answer.
He'd never confess.
He may not be guilty.
How could I be sure?
You know, is this person a friend?
Yeah.
Close friend?
Yeah.
Then it seems you must confront him. Otherwise, for sure, the only thing you'll ever be certain of are your suspicions.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, you dropped something, Lieutenant.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, that telegram Florence handed me. I'd almost forgotten about it.
What is it? More bad news?
I'm afraid so. It's a wire that confirms something I'd almost forgotten about. You're right, Peter. A direct confrontation is going to be the only way to deal with this.
Oh, Mike, I'm glad I caught you before you left.
Are you?
Now, look, you're going to be gone for 6 months. We aren't going to see each other. And I don't want you leaving under a cloud.
Who says I'm under a cloud?
Perhaps I ought to go clean up some...
No, Peter. No, I want you to stay. I'll need a witness.
A witness for what?
Why are you getting rid of me, Tony?
What?
What's the real reason?
Well, I've explained...
No, Tony, I don't think you have.
What are you getting at?
You want me out of the way because I'm getting too close to the truth.
Which is?
Which is that you killed Heinrich and the others.
What?
Major Baki gave me the whole story. Now, you sent a list of names to Interpol and asked for investigations into their pasts. The 4 slain men all appear on that list.
I sent a list. Well, this is crazy.
Is it? Now, here are some photostats the Major left with me. And there's the list, and there's a copy of the order with your name on it.
Mike, I swear to you I don't know anything about this.
That's not a very viable defense.
I didn't even know those men. Why would I want to kill them?
Yeah, that's what a jury is going to want to know, Tony. I'm arresting you for the murders of Thomas Heinrich, Hans Schulman, Henry Blotz, and Gregor Brzezinski.
Mike, come off.
I've had my eye on you for a long time, Tony.
Why?
You got a gun collection at home, don't you?
Well, you know I do. You've seen it.
And in that collection, you got a semi-automatic like the one used in the killings.
No, I don't.
A Croydon Spitz 38. You weren't very smart to use it, Tony. There's not many of those around anymore.
What are you talking about?
You thought you could get me off your back, didn't you? Well, I got an airtight case that's going to send you to the chair for the murders of 4 men.
Lieutenant, you're making a mistake.
I don't think so, Peter. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Captain Nolan didn't kill those men. I did.
I know. I know you did, Peter.
You killed those men, Peter?
Yes, Captain. How did you know, Lieutenant?
Well, you told me yourself. You said if I was certain my friend was innocent, then there must be something wrong with my evidence. If Tony didn't send that list to Interpol, then it had to be someone with access to Tony's identity, his badge number, and the police department telex code.
Now, let me take a look at that list.
They're all from our files. I first began to suspect Peter yesterday when he was reluctant to talk about his family. I called the Records Bureau of the Immigration Department in Washington. This telegram here is their response.
What does it say?
It says they have no record of a Peter Fleming who immigrated from Holland. What's your real name?
Obradovich. Piotr Obradovich. I'm from Poland.
And your family?
My family? Lost in the camps during the war. My wife, my 4 children, my mother and father. Even my brothers.
And you were the only survivor?
Yes.
But, Peter, the men you killed weren't responsible. They were from the very lowest echelons of the SS.
The camps couldn't have been run without them, could they, Captain? Every person is responsible for his actions. Taking orders can be as much a crime as giving them.
Mike, what was all this nonsense about my owning a gun like the murder weapon?
I knew Peter would never just confess. But I didn't think he'd be able to stand by in silence while an innocent person was accused of his crime. I was right, Peter. Your sense of justice did run deeper than your thirst for revenge.
The 4 men I killed lived for 30 years under the delusion that they had escaped all culpability for their crimes. And I disabused them of their delusions of reprieve. I have no right to expect to escape the same fate myself.
Past lives half erased in the smoky tumult of war. The innocent are slain, the guilty live on. The temptation for retribution is strong within us, and indeed no person ought to be allowed to go free from his crimes. But in Peter's case, the men he killed will not return his family to him. He would have done better to heed Longfellow's dictum. Let the past bury its dead. I shall return in a moment with a final word. Many of us live more than one life during our time on Earth. Conversions can change the man into a beast, and the beast into a man. But we are wrong to lay the praise or blame at the doorstep of circumstance, for each of us carries within himself the whole range of possibilities of the race, and therefore we must, as Pyotr Obradovich said, assume the responsibility for our own actions. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Norman Rose, Evie Juster, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Oliver Prouty was a strange man. Everybody in town felt it, but nobody could have told you why precisely, or what was strange about him. He looked ordinary enough, dressed pretty much the way everybody else did, though possibly a trifle more neatly, had impeccable manners, but was never standoffish or at all conceited. Never seemed to think he was better than anybody else. No, he was just somehow different and strange.
Dr. Mabley?
Yes, Louise?
Was Oliver Prouty in church this morning?
Why, yes. Yes, I believe he was.
I thought I heard his voice when we sang Bringing in the Sheaves.
Mr. Prouty's voice is a great contribution to the hymn singing. Booming out like that gives the whole hymn more body. Gives the congregation courage to sing out. Don't you think so?
Yes, I do. Only
what, Louise?
why is it, Dr. Mabley, that it's only during the hymn singing that Oliver has any courage at all?
Our mystery drama, Invited Guests, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Russell Horton and Terry Keane. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Oliver Prouty lived in the big house he'd been born in. He lived alone, and he was a painter. But are those things sufficient to call him strange? Others lived alone in the houses of their birth. Oliver was probably the only painter in town. But if a man could afford to indulge himself in a harmless hobby like that, no one thought the less of him for it. No. Oliver Prouty was just strange.
Fine sermon, Dr. Mabley, just fine.
Many thanks, Frank, for those kind words.
Just fine, Dr. Mobley.
I'll see you at Vespers.
Probably.
Good. See you then. Well, Mrs. Whittaker, how are you?
So, Louise, what's for dinner?
What's always for dinner on Sundays?
Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, string beans, and ice cream.
Huh? That's what's for dinner.
Chocolate sauce?
Frank, I'm going back and speak to Dr. Mabley.
What for?
Wait for me right here.
No chocolate sauce?
I'll be right back. Dr. Mabley. Dr. Mabley.
Yes, Louise?
Dr. Mabley, could I speak to you for a minute?
Oh, yes, of course. You want to come inside?
No, this is all right. I won't keep you but a minute. Frank's waiting for me. He wants his dinner. Dr. Mabley, was Oliver Prouty in church this morning?
Oh, yes, I believe he was.
I thought I heard his voice when he sang Bringing in the Sheaves.
Mr. Prouty's voice is a great contribution to the hymn singing. Booming out like that gives the whole hymn more body. Gives the congregation courage to sing out, don't you think?
Yes, I do. Only why is it that it's only during the hymn singing that Oliver has any courage at all?
Well, I'm not sure I know what you mean, Louise.
Dr. Mabley, Frank and I have known Oliver since we were all kids in school. We were very close, actually. But since Frank and I were married, that's 3 years now, we've asked Oliver to the house for dinner time and time again. We'd love to have him, talk over old times and all like that. But he never accepts. Oh, he's very polite about it, very appreciative, but he always has some excuse why he can't come. And it's beginning to upset me.
You think he's afraid to have dinner with old friends?
I know it sounds silly, but it's the only thing I can think of. There's a sort of a look about him when I invite him. He looks frightened, as though Frank and I might hurt him in some way.
What sort of excuse does he give you for not accepting?
Well, that's another thing that's got me worried. He always says he has guests coming for dinner.
So that sounds reasonable.
Oh, yes, that's what I thought the first few times. But every single time? Like for 3 years? There's something fishy about that.
Fishy?
Well, it's strange.
Are you sure you're not unduly alarmed, Louise?
Maybe. But I happen to know that he never goes to anybody's house. I've asked around, in a tactful way. Mm-hmm. And he gives other people the same excuse, that he's expecting guests.
If he never goes out anywhere, then who comes to his house?
Oh, I've never asked him that. After all, there are limits beyond which you cannot go, even with old friends.
Yes, I suppose.
Oh, well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't know what good I thought I could do. It was just that I thought I had to talk to someone.
Well, that's what I'm here for, Louise, is to be talked to.
Well, I better get back to Frankie. Wants his dinner. Thank you, Dr. Mabley, for listening.
Just a second, Louise.
Yes?
It just occurred to me. I don't know if it would be of any use, but I could try. Why don't I invite Oliver for dinner?
Oh, Dr. Mabley, would you do that?
Well, my housekeeper's a pretty fair cook.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
I'll wait till next Sunday after the service, and then I'll ask him. Sort of on impulse, as it were. I'll say, how about coming back to the rectory and having Sunday dinner with me?
And he doesn't have to know that you and I talked about it.
Fried chicken and ice cream, I'll say. How did that sound to you? See you at Vespers, Mrs. Whittaker. Oh, Mr. Krause. Oliver, how are you?
Fine, Dr. Mabley.
I thought I heard your baritone voice carrying the melody for We Three Kings.
I enjoy the singing very much.
Everybody's gone home, Oliver. Why don't you and I sit down on the steps and have a little talk? Would you rather go inside?
I should be getting on home.
Oh, just for a few minutes. You and I have never really got to know each other, have we?
No, we haven't.
Very negligent on my part. Come, sit down.
Well,
the steps are nice and warm, and the sun's been out all morning. Now, tell me something about yourself.
Well, there's nothing to tell, really.
Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe there's a soul on earth who hasn't got something to tell. A great deal to tell if it comes to that.
Really, there's nothing.
Well, I've only been the minister here for a year. I haven't got caught up on all my parishioners. Now, let's see now, Oliver. You're an artist, isn't that right?
Well, yes.
Portraits?
Oh, no, I work in watercolors on canvas board.
Oh? Pastorals and scenic things? What sort of things do you paint?
3 bottles on a stone fence.
Yeah?
Not much background, and the fence is sort of sketchily drawn. The important thing is the 3 bottles.
What else?
That's all.
No, I mean, what other things do you draw? People, animals, trees, houses?
Just 3 bottles on a stone fence.
Just that?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get it right.
I see.
3 years now, I haven't got it right yet.
Maybe you should go on to something else.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
You could always come back to the 3 bottles.
I have to get them right before I can turn to anything else.
How many times have you drawn the 3 bottles, Oliver?
Hundreds of times. Thousands of times. I've lost track.
Would it be possible for me to see your work sometime?
Would you be interested?
Well, not that I know anything about art. No, I don't. But yes, I'd be interested. After all, I'm interested in you. So I'd be interested in anything you do.
Well, maybe sometime if you're not busy.
Oh, never too busy for one of my flock.
It's very nice talking to you, Dr. Mabley.
Hold on a minute.
I've been keeping you from something.
No, not at all. No, I just had an idea. Why don't you come back to the rectory with me and share my dinner? I have a housekeeper who's not a bad cook.
That's very nice of you, but I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, now, don't tell me you have another engagement.
I'm expecting guests.
For dinner?
For dinner, yes.
How many are coming? A lot of people? Big party?
No. Just two people.
Are you doing the cooking yourself?
Oh, yes, I always do. I like to cook. It's a hobby of mine.
I see. What are you cooking today?
I'm trying out a new recipe. Squab stuffed with a pecan dressing.
Now, that does sound good.
Mm-hmm. Watercress salad and cucumbers poulette.
No wonder you'd rather eat at home than with me.
I didn't mean that.
Well, with me, you'd get fried chicken and mashed potatoes.
I'm sure it would be delicious, but I have these guests coming to the house, so you see, I can't.
Well, some other time, perhaps?
Yes, perhaps some other time.
Oliver, just a minute more. I'm going to ask you a very impertinent question. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
What's the question?
Well, you won't be offended. It's a bit personal.
What's the question?
Who are the 2 guests you invited for dinner? You said 2 people, I believe.
Yes, 2.
People from around here?
They used to be.
Oh, they moved away.
They moved away.
probably to not anyone I would know.
No. You wouldn't know them.
But someone else might, huh? Someone in town might know them?
Oh, yes.
Oliver, forgive my persistent curiosity. I know it's in bad taste to go on prying into your life like this, but who are they?
My mother and my father.
Dinner almost ready, Louise?
I'm just setting the table.
You forgot the spoons for the ice cream.
Oh, dear me, so I did.
I'll get them. Hey, you nervous about something, Louise?
Not really.
Here's your spoon.
Just set them down, thanks.
I'm too nervous. I can tell.
No, I'm not. I'm just wondering about Dr. Mabley.
What about Dr. Mabley? He looked okay to me.
Dr. Mabley and Oliver Prouty.
What about them?
Dr. Mabley was going to invite Oliver for dinner today, after the service.
That's a laugh.
Well, you never know. He might accept.
When he won't come to our house? And we've known him since first grade, and Dr. Mabley's only known him for a year and not very well at that.
But he's the minister. That might make a difference. Oh.
You want me to get the phone?
No, I will. You finish setting the table. Hello?
Louise, this is Dr. Mabley.
Oh, yes, Dr. Mabley.
I just wanted you to know that I did ask Oliver Prouty to dine with me.
Yes? Did he accept?
No, he didn't. He said he was expecting guests for dinner.
Oh, dear.
But then I sort of took the bull by the horns and I asked him, who are the guests you're expecting? So that little matter is all cleared up.
Who are they? Anyone we know?
Well, I don't know them, but you might. His mother and father.
His mother and father? But it couldn't be his mother and father. They've been dead for years.
It would seem thus far that Oliver Prouty is indeed a strange man. But wait for the rest of the story. You may discover that Oliver Prouty is no more strange than you are or I am. There have been times when I have thought myself a little strange, and I think if you are honest, you'll say the same of yourself. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. What, after all, do we mean by strange? Odd? Eccentric? Unusual? Even grotesque? I think perhaps we only mean unfamiliar. Not quite what we're used to. Something outside our experience. Not exactly conforming to our notions of what people should be, or at least appear to be. But where did these notions come from? Who gave them to us? And how substantial are they?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
What's the matter, Louise?
Frank, you know I told you Dr. Mabley was going to ask Oliver Prouty to have dinner with him today after the service? Well, he did.
Mm-hmm. And Oliver said no, thanks. Am I right?
Yes, but that's not all.
Said he was expecting guests, right?
If you'll stop being so smart, I'll tell you. Dr. Mabley said, who are the guests you're expecting? It's something we never had the nerve to ask.
Oh, well, none of our business, who?
Well, Dr. Mabley made it his business. Maybe that's what we should have done a long time ago. Come right out and asked him. Because when Dr. Mabley asked him, you never guess what Oliver said.
Who? Nobody around here, I'll bet.
You could say that. You could say nobody from around here.
Well, who? Anybody we know?
People we used to know.
For Pete's sake, Louise, who?
His father and his mother.
Well, they're dead.
I know.
Both of them are dead.
I know.
Been dead for 4 or 5 years.
I know.
Well, maybe he just said that for something to say. You know, like he didn't feel like saying who his guests were, really. Like it wasn't any of Dr. Mabley's business, so he just said the first thing came into his mind. That could be. Couldn't it?
I suppose it could.
Well, maybe old Oliver has got a lady friend he doesn't want to talk about. Maybe she's married or something.
A clandestine affair.
You wouldn't want to tell a minister something like that.
Frank, I'm going over there.
Over where?
To Oliver's house.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can, and I'm going to.
Oh, what if you bust in on something?
I don't care.
I care.
Nevertheless, I'm going.
Louise, I forbid you to.
Forbid? Frank, the day is long gone for husbands to forbid their wives to do anything. I am going.
Well, you're not taking the car. I forbid you to do that. I mean, the car is in my name, and I forbid you to take it.
All right, I won't take the car. I'll walk.
It's too much.
I'm young and healthy. Frank, I've got to know.
Come in, Mother.
Thank you, Oliver.
Father didn't come with you?
Your father is parking the car.
I see. Let me take your wrap, Mother.
Thank you, son.
I'll hang it up.
Hey, the place looks very nice and neat. Who cleans it for you?
I clean it myself.
My. You don't say.
Come into the living room and have a glass of sherry.
That sounds good.
It's a new kind. Spanish.
Better put the bottle away before your father gets here.
Is he, still...
Periodic. It's periodic.
Here you are, Mother.
Thank you very much.
There's, cheese and some water biscuits.
You're very thoughtful, Oliver.
I try to be.
Well, cheers.
Cheers, Mother. And to your continued good health.
Oh, my health. Well, less said about that, the better. Tell me, how's Louise? You've been seeing a lot of her lately?
Some. I've been seeing her some.
I like Louise.
So do I.
Always liked her.
Me too.
She sees a lot of that, Frank, what's his name, doesn't she?
I think they go out some.
I hear he's crazy about her.
I wouldn't know.
Well, they've been seen around together, lots of places.
Oh? Have they?
She must like him a lot to go out with him so much, don't you think?
I don't know how much she goes out with him.
A lot. She goes out with him a lot.
Mother, would you like to see my latest watercolor?
Oh, yes. If you want to show it to me.
I thought you might like to see what I've been up to.
Certainly, if you want me to.
Well, what do you think of it?
I already saw that one.
Oh, this is a new one.
It's the same fence, same 3 bottles.
No. Can't you see?
I see 3 bottles on a fence. Anybody can see that.
No. It's more. It's more.
Now, Oliver, I'm sure it's very nice.
It's not nice.
I think it's very nice.
If there's one thing it isn't, it's nice. It's not nice.
If you say so, son.
I think that's Father at the door.
Oh, put the bottle away.
Oh, Mother, what good does it do to put the bottle away?
Removes the temptation.
It's not a temptation, it's a compulsion. Don't you know that yet? If it isn't this bottle, it'll be another bottle. Why do you put up with it?
He is my husband.
Well, that's no reason.
If he left me, I would be all alone. Unless, of course, you should take it into your head to marry Louise. Then there would be a place for me, and there would be grandchildren, God willing.
We're having squab for dinner.
Squab's nice. Expensive, huh?
Stuffed with pecans.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
And cucumbers poulet.
Cucumbers don't agree with your father.
I forgot about him. I'll go let him in.
Hide the bottle first.
It's too late. Hello, Father.
Hi there, son. Glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you, too.
And look what I brought you. Your old 22 rifle.
Where did you find it?
Up in the attic. Remember when I gave you this?
My 14th birthday.
Oliver's a man now, I said to myself. Time he learned how to shoot. And then I went right out and bought you this nifty little 22.
And a lot of bullets.
Yeah, found some of those up in the attic, too. All packed away real careful. Yeah, the gun's in fine shape. Clean out the bore for you. Oiled it.
Thank you, Father.
Loaded it and brought it with me. Here. Take it.
I don't really want it, Father.
Take it.
I really don't want it. Don't bully the boy, for heaven's sake. Can't you see he doesn't want the stupid gun?
Well, I'll just set it here against the wall, okay?
I wish you'd take it back.
All I need with this dinky thing, I got shooting pieces of like a witch you wouldn't believe. What's this? Sherry?
You don't want any.
Who says I don't want any?
I say it.
Yeah, I see you've been having a little nip.
That's different.
Hey, what do you say, Oliver? You and I go out shooting small game one of these days.
No.
You know, rabbits, chipmunks. Maybe there's some pheasant around here. I saw some once.
I've never seen any.
Yeah, we'll bring down something.
Stop pestering the boy.
I just said...
You keep everlastingly at him. Nag. Why don't you let him alone?
Why don't you let him alone? When are you going to see Louise, Oliver? When are you going to take her out dancing? She's not going to ask you, you know. You've got to ask her.
I don't do that.
She's going steady with Frank now. He'll cut you out if you're not careful, and then where'll you be?
I don't do that. I have never done that.
You do it all the time.
And you, what do you do? Sneak off to the pistol range with a bottle, that's what you do. That's your contribution to the family.
Stop it. Stop it, both of you.
Tell him to stop.
Tell her.
I can't stand anymore. I don't want to hear anymore. I'm fed up. I try to make things nice, make things pleasant. I cook dinner for you. Squab and cucumbers.
I can't eat cucumbers.
And you come over here, and it's the same thing all over again. Every single time, the same thing over and over and over. The same old thing. Never anything sweet or helpful. Or just the same old thing. Time after time after time. Same old thing. The same old thing. Time after time after time. What? Louise, how nice to see you. Hello, Oliver. Do come in, Louise. You're sure you want me to? I want you to very much. I thought I heard you talking to someone just now. To myself, probably. People do that when they live alone. So I've been told, or I read it somewhere. Please, come in, Louise. Well, if you're sure. I'm sure. I'm very sure. All right, then. Good. You're positive there's nobody here? Nobody but you and me. But I wouldn't want to intrude. Let me pour you some sherry. But there's a full glass right here. Oh, is there? Looks like it hasn't been touched. Oh, I must have poured it for myself and forgotten it. I think I'll drink it now. Oh, would you like some? No, thank you. All the more for me. Louise, do you see a lot of Frank? Frank and I... Are you and Frank going steady, Louise? Oliver. Because I love you, Louise. I think I better leave now. No. I want you to stay. I want you to look at my latest watercolor. Oh, it's right here on the easel. But don't you want to take a look at it? Aren't you interested?
Yes, you are saying, I can almost hear you. Oliver Crowley is a strange man. Is he perhaps mad? But wait. Before you make a judgment, remember the observation of Polonius when Hamlet was behaving in a most peculiar manner. Though this be madness, yet there is method in it. In our third act, we shall try to show you the purpose behind Oliver Prouty's strangeness.
Oliver, you're not dead, are you? Oh, I can feel your pulse. That means your heart's beating, so you can't be dead. Oh, Oliver, what's happened to you? Oliver, listen. Oh, I hope you can hear me. I phoned for Dr. Mabley. He's coming over right away. He'll know what to do. I'd have called a regular doctor, only I didn't know how to explain what happened, what I'd say. I don't even know what to say to Dr. Mabley. Oh, there he is now. Dr. Mabley's here, Oliver. Everything's going to be all right. Oh, Dr. Mabley, come in.
Where is he, Louise?
In there. In the living room. On the floor.
You said on the phone we thought he'd just fainted.
I hope and pray. I don't think he's dead. I think his heart's beating.
No, he's not dead.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Tell me what happened, Louise. I gather you were here when he fainted. You didn't arrive to find him like this.
Oh, no, I was here. I'd been here for 5-10 minutes.
Yes, well, what happened?
I hardly know how to tell you.
Start at the beginning and simply tell me.
All right. After I talked to you, after I told you that Oliver's father and mother have been dead for years.
You're sure about that?
Dr. Mabley, we went to their funerals, both Frank and I. It was before we were married, but we went to comfort Oliver the best way we could. Not that he seemed to need it either time.
Whatever do you mean by that?
Well, I just stood by the grave both times, staring off into space with a sort of frozen look on his face. As though the funeral had nothing much to do with him. As though he was just there out of, I don't know, politeness or something.
Tell me what happened today.
Well, after I talked to you, I told Frank I was coming over here because I was worried about Oliver. What he said about his mother and father coming for dinner.
Yes.
And Frank said, oh, don't think badly of him, Dr. Mabley. It's just a way of speaking that men have. But Frank said, probably he told you that because he had an engagement with some woman, maybe a married woman. Now, I know Frank shouldn't have even thought of such a thing, but, well, you know.
Yes, I do know. No, just go on.
Well, Frank got very upset, and he said he forbade me to go. Well, you know, Dr. Mabley, men just don't say things like that to women anymore.
So I've heard.
And besides, oh, dear. Something just occurred to me.
What is it, Louise?
I think maybe I was at least a bit jealous.
Really?
I used to be very fond of Oliver. Actually, for a while there, I was expecting him to ask me to marry him, and if he had, well, who knows? He never asked me to, so. That is, he never asked me to today.
Today? He asked you to marry him today?
Just before he fainted, he said, please marry me, Louise.
I think you'd best go back to where you left your house to come here, Louise.
All right. Well, I walked over because Frank wouldn't let me use the car. And as I got to the house, I heard Oliver's voice. It was quite loud, very angry. He was saying, same old thing, never anything helpful, just the same old thing. So I thought he could be talking to some woman, and it seemed logical. So I knocked on the door a couple of times, and he opened it. And sweet as pie, he said, well, Louise, how nice to see you. Do come in, Louise. I didn't want to intrude if he was having an argument with some woman, but he insisted, so I came inside. There was no woman. But there was nobody.
How very strange.
Oh, wait till you hear the rest of it. You won't believe it. He offered me some sherry, and I said, well, look, there's a full glass right here. And he said something like, how he must have poured it and forgotten it, and he'd drink it now. He tossed off the sherry in one gulp. And then he started talking about Frank. Asked me if Frank and I were going steady. Well, that's when I started to get really uneasy.
Yes, of course.
Oliver said he loved me. And then, all of a sudden, he changed the subject. Said he wanted me to look at his latest watercolor. I did, and I said I liked it, and he said he thought he had it just about perfect. And then I saw the gun.
A gun? What gun, Louise?
The .22 rifle. It's over there. I picked it up after Oliver fainted. That was right after he shot the picture and asked me to marry him.
Shot the picture?
Well, look at it. It's over there on the easel.
He shot the picture?
He was very proud of himself. Shot all 3 bottles right through the neck, he said.
He was right. He did.
And then he said, please marry me, Louise. And he fainted.
Good Lord.
What do you make of it, Dr. Mapley?
I don't know. Oh, Louise, I think he's starting to come round. Yes, he is. Louise, I think it would be best if you went home. I need to talk to Oliver privately.
If you say so.
Please.
Let us know if he's all right.
I will. Don't worry.
I don't know how Frank is going to take all of it.
Mr. Prouty. Oliver. Who? It's Dr. Mabley, Oliver.
Where did you come from?
Someone called and asked me to come over.
Who?
A good friend.
Why? What happened?
You fainted.
I never faint.
Well, you did this time.
Why should I faint?
I think I'd like to have you tell me why.
Well, I have no idea why. It's ridiculous. I never faint.
Well, maybe it's not as ridiculous as it seems at first. Oliver, remember after church this morning when I asked you to have dinner with me at the rectory?
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
You said you couldn't because you were expecting guests for dinner.
I said that?
Yes, that's what you said. It's what you've been saying these last few years whenever anyone asked you to come for dinner. Why do you suppose you've done that?
It makes me, uncomfortable going to people's houses, being with people.
I wonder why.
I wouldn't know.
This morning, when I asked you who your guests were, you said your mother and your father.
I said that?
Yes, you did.
I couldn't have said that.
But you did.
My mother and father are dead.
Are they?
Of course they are. Everybody knows that.
Except you.
I know it. I went to the funerals.
Who else went to the funerals?
Well, lots of people. Practically everybody in town.
Who in particular? Who went just to be with you?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It was Frank and Louise, wasn't it?
It could have been.
It was, wasn't it?
I guess it was.
You were very close to one another at that time, weren't you? The 3 of you?
You could say that.
I am saying it. I want you to say it.
We were very close, yes.
You were seeing something of Louise, weren't you?
No.
Did you ever think of asking Louise to marry you?
I may have.
Did you ever ask her?
No, I never did.
I wonder why you didn't.
Oh, she was crazy about Frank. I knew that.
So you didn't want to take the chance of asking her and being turned down? Is that it?
It could have been. It could have. Who cares? She and Frank are married now. They're very happy, so who cares?
I care.
Oh, you weren't even in town when my parents died and Louise married Frank, so you don't know anything about it.
I don't know everything about it.
And it's got nothing to do with why I'm lying here, why I fainted.
Oliver, when you came home after the service this morning, did you stuff 3 squabs or only 1?
What are you talking about?
Squab with pecan stuffing. How many?
Well, I don't know if I cooked any.
Shall I go up to the kitchen and look?
No. I didn't cook any. I didn't buy any. It was just an idea I had. What I would do, what I might do if they, in case they ever should, just in case they
ever showed up? Is that what you mean?
It was just an idea I had.
And did they ever show up?
No, of course not. They've been dead for years.
Are you sure they never showed up?
How could they?
Are you sure they're not here right now?
They're dead, aren't they? I buried them, didn't I?
Are they? And did you? I think they're very much alive.
Then where are they?
You tell me.
In my head?
That's right. In your head. Oliver, I want to show you something. No, you stay right there. I'll bring it to you.
What is it?
I think it's the last watercolor you painted. Isn't it?
Yes. That's it. What's the matter with it? It's got 3 holes in it.
Those are bullet holes.
How did they get there?
You put them there.
I did?
Oliver, why have you only painted 3 bottles on a stone fence these years? And don't tell me you don't know, because you do.
When I was little, my father gave me a rifle. And we used to put bottles on a stone fence and shoot at them. I got to be pretty good at it. And then one day...
Yes. One day. What happened?
My father said, take a shot at that bird. There was a bird sitting on the branch of a tree. And I shot at it. And it fell to the ground. And I rushed over and picked it up. And it was still warm. And I could feel its little heart beating. And I felt so awful. I felt just awful. And then it died.
Oliver, why 3 bottles?
I don't know.
One could be your father, couldn't it?
It could be.
And one could be your mother.
It's possible.
But who's the 3rd? Come now. Tell me. Who's the 3rd?
Louise?
Could be.
Frank?
Could be. But they're both alive and well. So you see, you didn't kill them. You only wanted to. And you didn't kill your mother and your father either. You only wanted to. You can get up now. And I'll wait while you take a shower and change your clothes. And then I'm taking you back to the rectory for dinner.
Are you shocked? Do you consider Oliver Prouty not only strange, but mad? Also wicked, depraved, and beyond redemption? Have a little compassion. until you yourself have suffered some of what he has suffered. Be sparing in the adjectives you use to describe him. After all, he did nothing. He only thought and felt. And as yet, we have no punishment for that. I shall be back shortly. Now, what about you? Have you never thought and felt what Oliver Prouty thought and felt? Are you sure that everything you ever felt or thought has been pristine? Quite sure? Before you answer, think again, and think hard. And be truthful, even if it hurts. Our cast included Russell Horton, Terry Keane, Roy Batista, and Louis Turenne. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
You are a friend. Without interest.
Oh, a generous friend.
There is a condition.
Name it.
To assure my associates of your fidelity. Afterwards, the revolver, wiped clean, will be brought to you.
To me? Why?
So that you may place your fingerprints on it. But it will be kept in a safe place. No one will ever have to know about it. Just so long as we are assured of your loyalty.
But I'm putting my life in your hands.
Where do you think it's been for the last year? Oh, come, Mr. Kincaid. It must be your killing.
This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. A French philosopher once maintained that the history of the ancient world was the result of the shape of Cleopatra's nose. The day of the Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon was suffering from upset stomach. The 100 Years' War began when a king of France sent the Englishmen a can of tennis balls. The motive to drive men to action or to fear their downfall are often trivial. But the results are not. Boundaries are changed forever. People die in Holocaust, not of their own making. Faith and hope from the chain of events that began with a sleepless night. Your brother has been arrested, Father. You and your family have been imprisoned as but you're on your son. That is why it appears to you. We're fighting to save your village. No, Sergeant, you are not. You are fighting to destroy it. And we will not let you. Our mystery drama, No Man's Land, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger and by Tony Roberts. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and Sign-Up for sinus medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The
great German dramatist Gotthold Lessing said, there are things which must cause you to lose your reason, or you have none to lose. He may have had in mind the horrors of war. We may say that it is loss of reason which starts wars in the first place. But what about the happiest victims? When the whole world seems mad, what prospects have those at the very vortex of the confusion of maintaining their sanity? And to what lengths will they go to protect their lives? We're in northern France, near the Belgian border. It is 1944. The Allied drive for Berlin is moving ahead in full force. You wanted to see me, Captain? Yeah. We'll pull up the cab. We just got on the First Army headquarters. With them over the Sound River by Friday. Oh, what's the day after tomorrow? My family is just strictly looking at America. Now, we have got to get up there and put the pressure on the Germans like flying. And my idea is that the job of the pontoon dunes over the river. And my plan is to have a few practical places where we could go. I've already set out at the beginning, check out one, and then check out the other. Here's the detailed map of the area. And this is the road I want you to stop and get on and get to the river. A lot faster. You don't have to wait for support, you know? But I'm not spending the night without it, if there's any sign of the land. Establish radio contact when you reach the river? Yeah. And the reporting side of enemy activity will take whatever route looks in place. Yeah? You take this map. It's going to go about 7 miles to cover. And if there's any resistance, it's more than a couple of hours. Yes, sir. Aerial reconnaissance shows there's no heavy German armor across the river, so there could be any conflict. You can tell your men if you truly a routine, maybe. Oh, it's one hot day, sir. Hey, how much further is Berlin anyway? You could hop a plane and be there in 2 hours. I'd rather leg it and shoot it out with the jury. That's what it's all about, ain't it? Well, I wouldn't say that's the point of it, but that may be unavoidable. Signal the others to hold up. We must be about halfway the river. We'll rest a few minutes. Hey, you guys, take 5. Cigarette, son? No, thanks. In this river we're headed for, Tom. Now, didn't that figure in World War I? Yep. The Battle of the Somme was the bloodiest battle in history. Took over 1 million lives. Wow. They fought back and forth over this area for more than 2 years. Neither side got it yet. The whole area was a wasteland. Looked like the surface of the moon. Surface of the moon? I agree, ain't it? Look, I see fields and them woods over there. Everything on the land's regeneration. I mean, you'd never noticed in a war hero. Yeah, well, I'm beginning to have my doubts about this one. Well, sit on our eyes. What have I got? What have I got for this? Oh. It looks like Bill. Jackson calling over to him. Now, where did that stuff come from anyway? It sounded like a field up ahead of him. You see anything? No. I'll see you. Oh, I mean, Jackson said when he comes down. Men over here. But come across the road. Well, over there, they're... Oh, okay, son. Oh, bring it on in. It's taking cover, I'm saying? I can't tell where the shots are coming from. It's a horse. You okay? Yeah. Crank up your radio, will you? Get us in touch with headquarters. Jackson's going to approach to be any juries out here. What's the hot mark? Huh? He's moving. Hello. Hello. Looking fine. Hello, Georgewood. Can't you get them, Jackson? No. All right, let me try. Hello. George, can you read me? This is Sergeant Fraser. Come in, Dogwood. Spencer. No, wait. We'll get in trouble. Hello, Dogwood. Well, what the heck is that here? No. Dogwood, this is Sergeant Fraser. Do you read me? It sounded like you did that. Oh, we must have picked up something. They are up the Germans again, and How's Morris? He stayed too. All right, that leaves Private. What are we going to do, Sarge? Listen, I say we light out ISIS. It don't sound to me like there's any more than half a dozen of them. We weren't able to make radio contact now. We're going to have to turn around, try and get back to camp and let them know what we ran into. He's hitting the back. You know, they're behind us, too. Now, we can't go back. They've got us surrounded. Oh, we got to get off the road. Let's head into that field of tall grass up there. Let's go. Well, I think we got around them somehow, Sarge. All right, hold up. I'm going to have a look at the men. Trying to figure out where we got ourselves to. Oh, no. Come off the road about 2 minutes. Try the radio again. Okay. He's headed north by North Dogwood. It's Corporal Jackson. He's getting my signal. Dogwood, we sure would appreciate some response. Listen, something's coming through. It's that music again, Sarge. What is it? You recognize it? Oh. I don't get it. We should be able to make contact with you. You want me to keep on trying? No. But there's a rise of ground up ahead of us. Maybe we'll have better luck with transmission up there. Well, I don't see any signs of Jerry anywhere. You think we lost them? Well, they probably just had a patrol out on this side of the river. So let's spread out. And there's no point in making one big target of ourselves. Jackson, you and Coolidge turn out that way. We'll move up on my left. And what do we do if we still can't make contact? Well, we're going to have to try finding our way back, Jackson. Let's go. You okay? Yes. Jackson. Coolidge. Hey, see you putting their heads up. Come on. Oh, my. No. You couldn't tell me. Which was which? It's just you and me. Where the heck did that shell come from? Directly to the river. The Germans must have a battery set up on the other side. Oh, we've got to warn the captain now. Get down here. Come on, Luke. Looks like there's a gully around the base of that rise. I feel about worn out. I'll get there, but it's get there fair and square. We should be pretty near the river now. You take a peek over this rise. We don't just see where it's coming. Well, you do not guess. Hey. Look up there. You can see them? No. Look down there. There's a building. If we can make it there, it'll be a darn sight better than being out here in the open. Listen, after we got you in the first day, we come to Oh, man, boy, I just can't do that. You okay? Yeah. What is this thing anyway? What's that some kind of old shed? Got a wonder. I want to know where we are. Looks like a nice little town. But yes, hey, that's funny. What? Oh, over the river, right? Yeah, you can see it right out the window here. It's on the other side of town. Yeah? Well, according to the map here, this river at this point. Huh? Yeah? Well, according to the captain, there wasn't supposed to be any German army in this area either. Five of our guys are dead. Well, I tell you, something's really going through it. Yeah. Yeah, there isn't over yet. Look out the window. Look what's coming towards us. Huh? What? That's a man walking up the street. Why did you look at him? He's just got all in black. He's even got a bowler's hat on. You know what I'm saying? No, we'll just see him. He's not even wearing the bowler. Where do you suppose he's going in the middle of this big cliff? What? There's your man. Well, did you see it? How did you know it was it? I don't know. Oh, it must be crazy to be out there. What in the world is going on? It requires, someone once said, more bravery to overcome the weariness and lassitude of old age than it does to win the battle. But let us not underrate the courage required of ordinary men called upon to leave their peacetime occupations and take up arms. And when to the certain violence of battle is added the unnerving overture of mystery, yes, that is something few men would face, if they have the choice. I return shortly to that speech. All life is a battle of the individual with the universe. We are defined not by what we do, but how we respond to those forces outside ourselves that seek to control our lives, moment to moment. At the present moment, in our story, cold and we are faced with a perpetual situation in being. Up to a point, it's normal enough, normal for wartime. We are pinned down by enemy fire in a small French village. But who is the mysterious man in black who has walked up the main street of the town, oblivious to bombardment? You can't answer to the secret. And what will they do? Darkness. How do we know this from? I've been getting this a complete crazy. That's what I'm inside for any question. We can't hear you down, right? All right. You cover the door with your up. Right? Let it in now. I am ready. Well, yeah. You quiet? You better get in the pit before you get hurt. Yes, see? But I am not worried about that. Are you fond of it? I am. Well, let me to introduce myself. I am O'Neill Baudet. You know it. I've got that. What's the name of this house? How started it? Not the place. It is a time. Sorry, it was put more than that. You said, man, you fighting with one of you. You can come up? Okay, all right. Well, how do we get here now, sir? You carrying a weapon, Mr. Taylor? I am not armed. What's going on, then? Who could have come sooner? How do you know we were here? They say you ran into our village and seemed to be dead. This way, the other little girl and I. You been under attack long? Yes. For a very long time. Take a second of it, but what we see is what we got. Not seeing what we got. Good. Sergeant? Our main force, still a very half away. We won't be able to lift this street until they get here. I have been sent to get here. By whom? My fellow workers. They will use some of you? Well, up ahead? Yes. Down to the church in the main square. With all them bombs falling, I thought you were crazy. Come with me. But, Mr. Bouquet, I told you there's only two of us, and we got to try to get back to our unit. There's nothing we can do. There isn't much time before. So we said we are in and be struck by one of those days. Well, I'd rather take my chances in here than outside. You will be hit, I promise you.
How did that guy know?
I don't know, but he says all right. You can't stop. I have his confidence. Gentlemen, it's flavor. This looks like a good solid piece of this steak everywhere. Thanks, mister. Your eyes will soon adjust. Please follow me. One paper. It's there. That's a good idea. There we go. It's like the whole village is down here. Well, there must be 200 people. That's the wrong question. And now, please, give me your paper. What? Well, we can't do that. I think we're okay with them. It's a crap, I don't think it's so good. But we have got to try and get back at them. Okay, it's for day. Weapons. Thank you. I even cross them to the baby. You think? My friends, here are the two soldiers who entered our town. They are Americans.
Shoot them! You keep them in Times Square.
What?
You must die.
Hey, didn't you hear what your mayor said? We're Americans. Hello, dear folks. Please. Peter. George, I feel get out of here. There's too many people to pull up in the stairway. Please. We must begin the trial. Trial? Of who? Huh? What for? You are soldiers, are you not? No. No, I'm a garage mechanic who just happens to have been drafted and sent over here to liberate your country. You are in uniform, and you are armed. Well, we ain't armed now, but boy, I tell you, I wish the job the fact we were. Now, listen to me, could you hear that bombing up there? You're under attack by the Germans. Now, we're here to save your village. We're going to put up a pontoon bridge over the storm so our troops can drive them back. And the longer you keep us here, the longer it's going to take for that bridge to get built.
You don't care who saved your own.
I am convening this session of the teachers' class. I believe you've got wrong.
That's got to be joking.
David, explain the accused is necessary.
What are we accused of?
Of waging war, at destroying our village.
We were only taking cover from enemy shell fire. And why is the enemy destroying firing? Because you are here.
Hey, the Germans testify.
We are not for the Germans or for the Americans. We are for ourselves. No one in uniform is on our side. There is not a person in this room who has not had to endure loss and suffering from the ravages of war. We have nothing to do with starting it, but we are responsible victims. First, the Germans overrun us from one direction, and then they are pushed back, and the Allies overrun us from another, and so it goes. And each time the smoke clears, more of our relatives and neighbors are dead, more of our houses are in ruins, more of our fields have been burned.
But you can't take that on fire for that. But we saved it to our 5,000. In the town of Gaston, we have passed a law. No soldiers they enter our village and are paid of death. Oh, but they're crazy. Now, we have walked in the whole town filled with crazy people. May I speak? Once we lay down the bridge, our troops can move across and drive the Germans back once and for all. Yes. I think the sheriff stopped. Now, we've got to get back. We are wasting time. There's too many people who can't make breaks. Or the windows are covered with our guns. So they're accused. Has anyone knows who claimed our defense? Yeah, I've got something to say. I wouldn't fight for you people now if my life depended on it. If we could believe you were sincere, Corporal, we might almost be persuaded to let you live. Mr. Costello, I know you're angry and I know you feel helpless, but you two men, we're in the same boat. We don't have any more control over how we come to be here than you do. Why are you here? I told you we were sent to scout the river. To choose a route for your army to take. And you will choose the road that goes through our villages. Then, once again, Gaston is bound and gated. Is this not old-fashioned? You have my word for it, Jose. With all the killing that's going on here, we won't be coming through Gaston. Sorry. See, how did he know that? Know what? How did he know that we were making a charge of rest? You know, I'll bet they're the ones who blamed our radio. They killed Morrison and the others. We did not kill anyone, Corporal. Yeah, but how did you know? Huh? You answer me that. How did you know what we were doing? It is time to render our verdict on these two men. Oh, well, where is your jury? You can't have a trial without a jury, or don't you believe in that either? Every man and woman in this room is the jury. The whole village will cast their vote. The jury's decision has to be unanimous. That is correct. If someone as a single person dissents, you will not be found guilty. People of Gaston, all those who find the accused guilty as charged, signify by raising your hand. Is there anyone who will vote for their innocence? Judgment has been rendered. And the sentence, which must be passed in accordance with the law of this town, is death. You want to stop this war or save your village by executing us? Okay, perhaps not. But sentence has been passed on Gaston, and now it has been passed on you. Justice, as W.H. Auden once observed, is permission to touch just a little bit harder than we have been touched. It is true that the revenge motive often accompanies justice, but the sentence passed by the town of Gaston on the two luckless American soldiers seems excessively harsh by any standard. Can the two men escape their strange and awesome fate? We will conclude our story when I return with Act 2. WBBM, Chicago. All life is a struggle for survival. And in wartime, there is no doubting the stakes. It is life or death. God is on the side of those with the big guns, George Bernard Shaw remarked cynically. Perhaps. But the unarmed civilians of Gaston are determined to strike back at the powerful warring armies in any way they can. And the victims of their outrage are two young American black slaves.
The two condemned men will permit themselves to be bound in preparation for their execution.
I ain't permitting anything.
Tie him up. I trust, Sergeant, that you will not make us fight you too.
You know, Baudet, that killing us isn't going to solve anything.
But it will perhaps serve as an example to the armies of both sides to stay out of Gaston.
No, it won't. When this is discovered, there'll be reprisals. You'll all be put on trial for murder.
As your comrade observed, the bombardment has stopped for the moment. We will take advantage of the lull. Let us take the prisoners outside.
Brewster, are you okay?
Oh, boy, my head hurts bad, Sarge. I can't even walk straight.
Lean on me. Lean on me.
Good, thank you.
Here we are.
Now, how do you plan to execute us?
By a firing squad, using your own weapons. You will stand here in front of this wall. It is one of the few walls that still remains in our village.
Who's going to shoot us, Bode? Who's going to pull the trigger? You? Those old people over there? Those young kids? Who's going to do it?
It will be decided by lot. Every villager has been assigned a number. 4 people will be chosen.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to do the drawing?
I am.
Are you sure your number's in that hat along with the rest?
It is. And now, let us proceed. Number 63. Number 112. Number 14.
Monsieur Baudet, what is going on? Why is everyone here?
Amy, we thought you must surely be dead.
Oh, no.
But you were not with us in the church.
When those bombs started to go off, I hid in my room. I was too frightened to move. What are you doing?
He's choosing our executioners.
But what for?
They are soldiers.
Do they have to die?
You know the law.
Wait a minute. Does this woman live here?
I do.
Well, then she's got the vote. She's part of the jury.
But the vote has already been taken.
No, it has to be unanimous. That's what you said. Man, if you say so, they've got to let us go.
Oh, dear.
Amy, do not be afraid. Everyone else has also voted for their execution.
I'm sorry, Monsieur Baudet. Perhaps if I had been part of the crowd, I too would have raised my hand. But I cannot be the one.
But you must.
No, I'm sorry. But I vote to let them go.
You heard her, Baudet.
No, I cannot permit it. The others will not allow.
But if we let them go, if we let them take our message to the outside world, if these two can tell what they have seen here, how our village has been destroyed, and how so many of us have died, and if just one person will listen, would this not be better than if we kill them?
Perhaps you are right, Amy. It is not likely that it will matter. I do not hold out such hope. But at least the verdict of the people of Gasson will be heard by the world.
How's your head?
Yeah, a lot better from being out of that town. Huh. Hey, how come we're cutting across the field? Wouldn't we make better time sticking to the road, huh?
Well, we lost so much time because of that madness back there that I want to try finding Jackson's body and see if we can get the radio to work now. We've got to make contact with the captain and warn him not to come this way. Not with those German field pieces across the river.
There's the rise we were headed for when Coolidge and Jackson got hit.
Yeah. Their bodies should be right about here.
Oh, that shelling sure tore everything up, didn't it? Craters everywhere. Yeah, it looks like the surface of the moon. Sarge? What's the matter? Did I say something?
This is where they were. I remember the spot.
Well, there ain't no sign of them around here. Wow, the grass is all tore up. We ought to be able to see them if they was here.
They're gone. Their bodies are gone. All trace of them.
You know, I'll bet them people came out and dragged them off so there wouldn't be no evidence.
No, the townspeople didn't kill them. Those shells were definitely coming from long-range guns across the river.
Well, who else would take them?
I don't know. Come on.
Hey, where are we going?
Back to the road. I want to see if Morrison and the others are still there.
Sarge, there they are. There. Right where they fell. You think those people killed them?
Oh, if it was the people of Gaston, these are the bodies you'd think they'd want to get rid of, wouldn't you?
Oh, no, it don't make no sense at all.
Well, we can't worry about it now. The main thing is to get back and report to the captain.
Hey, well, Sergeant.
Hello, Captain.
What happened? What are you doing back here? Why didn't you radio us?
We tried. We couldn't get through. Something was jamming us. Well, where are the rest of your men? Piedmonte?
Yes. Except for Corporal Coggins.
Craig, what happened? What's the matter?
They're all dead. They ran into sniper fire about 4 miles down the road. 3 of the men were killed there.
Oh. Well, is it safe to send out an ambulance detail to pick them up?
Yes, sir. Yes, we didn't meet any resistance coming back.
The others?
Well, after the ambush, we left the road and cut cross-country towards the river. Jackson and Coolidge were hit by mortar fire.
Mortars?
Yeah, we ran into heavy fire from the other side of the river. I think we better build our bridge along the other route.
Well, we don't have any other choice. We've got to go your way.
Why?
Well, Sergeant Levins just called in. He's the man I sent to scout the alternative route. Now, that section of the river is all white water and it's rapids. We could never get a bridge over that.
Captain, I don't know what the Germans have over there, but it's a heck of a lot worse than rapids.
Strange we didn't hear it.
You did?
Nothing.
But it went on for half an hour. There's a village there. It's practically in ruins.
Well, the wind was probably blowing the wrong way, carrying the sound in the other direction. Anyway, Sergeant, we've got to take that route, and we've got to move up ahead of schedule.
You're not waiting for support?
Can't. Support's been delayed. Fuel shortages back down the line.
Yeah, but that'll be suicide. I mean, once the Germans spot us, we'll be blown to pieces.
Look, I don't understand it. The aerial recon said there wasn't anything over there.
Oh, well, they must have figured out what we were going to try and do, and they must have moved their artillery into position last night.
Maybe. In any case, we got no choice. We got our orders. We're moving out in 1 hour. What's this village you mentioned?
It's called Gaston. It's right on the road. It's right by the Somme.
Gaston, no? It's not on our maps.
Yeah, I know, but it's there, all right. Corporal Coggins and I were almost killed there.
What do you mean? Is the town occupied?
No. We were put on trial.
Trial?
We holed up in an old shed on the outskirts while the shelling was going on, and the mayor of the town comes walking up the street, calm as you please, and escorts us to a church. The whole town was holed up there in the basement. They took our guns and they put us on trial.
What for?
For being soldiers.
But we're not the enemy.
As far as they were concerned, both sides are the enemy. They made soldiers illegal. They decided that was the only way they were going to survive. And any soldier who comes into that town is subject to death.
And the road we have to take runs right through there?
Yeah.
Well, did you tell them what we have to do? That we're just engineers?
Didn't make any difference.
Well, we gonna have trouble, huh? I mean, are they gonna start sniping at us?
Well, they kept our weapons.
Sergeant, are you absolutely positive about this?
Yes, sir. Corporal Coggins can confirm it. What are you doing?
Calling in an airstrike.
Airstrike?
On Gasson.
But they're civilians.
Civilians who tried to kill you and may try to kill my men.
But they're women. They're old people, kids.
Yes. With your weapons, and heaven only knows what else. No, Sergeant, I am not taking any chances.
Well, can't we try and talk to them?
There is no time to talk.
But,
Sergeant, dismiss. Now get your gear together and report back to me in 1 hour. You've been on the road, so I want you traveling in my Jeep.
I'm ready to go, sir.
Sergeant Razor, I want to talk to you.
Something wrong?
Yes, I'd say so. I've got the entire general staff at 1st Army headquarters looking for my head. The general himself is just on the phone to me.
Well, what's happened?
Half a dozen bombers on their way to help relieve the 9th Army were diverted to attack Gaston. Now, you have heard of the 9th Army, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
And you are aware of their situation?
Yes, sir. They're pinned down by the Germans.
Yes, their situation is desperate, Sergeant, and they aren't going to appreciate the fact that their air support was delayed to attack a target that wasn't even there.
Wasn't?
That's right. There is no village of Gaston. They flew over the area, and there was nothing.
Maybe they had the wrong coordinates, huh?
They crisscrossed the whole area just to make sure. Zero. Nothing. Zero, Sergeant. Nothing but forest and meadowland.
But we saw it. We went through this insane trial.
Oh, I think you went through the roof of your mind. Either that or this was your idea of a joke.
Gaston doesn't exist.
Oh, no, it exists, all right. Or, rather, I should say, it did exist.
You mean the Germans had destroyed it by the time our planes arrived?
Yes, Sergeant, in a manner of speaking, I suppose you could put it that way.
I'm sorry, sir. I mean, the shelling had stopped when we left. I didn't know it was started up again.
It hadn't. The town of Gaston was destroyed 25 years ago. It was completely demolished during the First World War. It was caught in a no-man's land between the Central Powers and the Allies. So by the end of the war, there was nothing left to indicate the place had ever existed at all. Not a stone, Sergeant. Not a soul.
It's not possible, Captain. It's there, I tell you, it's there.
And furthermore, the pilots of those planes said there was no indication there had been any bombardment in that area whatsoever.
Really? Then how did Jackson and Coolidge die?
Sergeant, I don't know. But we are proceeding as scheduled. And maybe along the way, you'll remember. Almost to the river, Sergeant. There's no sign of enemy fire or severe village.
It's around the next bend. It's got to be. I don't understand what's happened to these fields.
What's wrong with them?
They were torn apart. There wasn't a blade of grass anywhere, and now look, it's like nothing happened.
Here we are. There's the river, and there is no village.
It's got to be here.
Craig, calm down.
No. We walked down the street. There was a church right there, right where those trees are.
Craig, you lost 5 men today. Believe me, I know what it's like. I know what it can do to a person.
Monsieur Baudet came and got us. We were put on trial.
But you cannot take that responsibility all on your own shoulders. You can't blame yourself. Our job now is to get on with building that bridge. Sergeant?
Listen. You hear that?
Hear what?
The same music that was on our radio.
Oh, Sergeant, you're hearing things. Let's go, huh? You'll probably never know for sure what actually happened.
But if we let them go, if we let them take our message to the outside world, if these two can tell what they have seen here.
What we saw?
What do you say, Craig?
How our village was destroyed, and how so many of us have died. And if just one person will listen.
Sergeant, what's the matter?
No, Captain. No, I think I do know. I think I do know what happened.
A survivor of Hiroshima, who years later was still trying to understand the full meaning of what had happened, said, "It is impossible to invent a language which can comfort the guinea pigs who didn't know the cause of their death." The villagers of Gaston, by recreating the scenario of their destruction so that its message might reach the outside world, were trying to create just such a language. I'll return with the final word in a moment.
Hi, this is Michael Landon. You know, my family is the most important part of my life. So family pictures mean a lot. That's why we get ours printed on Kodak paper. To me, Kodak says quality. You know, using Kodak film doesn't automatically get you Kodak paper. You've got to look for a store with a Kodak paper sign. Really, everybody does. That means me, too. Look for the Kodak paper sign when you get your pictures developed. And tell them Michael sent you.
That's for Kodak paper for a picture. Reynolds Wrap. It's the wrap that makes holiday shine. Reynolds Wrap. Wrapped
enough work and saves you time. For the holidays, 200-foot giant-sized Reynolds wrap is a lot of aluminum foil with a lot of uses to protect food and leftovers in the refrigerator, to cover bowls, to heat up rolls, even for decorating. And because it's 200 feet, you won't run out of it in a hurry. Now with a 35-cent coupon on specially marked cartons. Limited time offer. Reynolds wrap.
Citizens of Gaston, by demanding that the memory of their terrible fate not be forgotten, were also demanding, in a way, that their souls be left in peace. But their quest was not yet over. Our story took place in the fall of 1944. That winter, the Germans took the Allies by surprise with a counterattack that became known as the Battle of the Bulge. And once again, the spot where Gaston had stood was ravaged by cannon fire. Only after the German thrust was repelled was the embattled earth beneath which reposed the souls of Gaston left in peace forever. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Earl Hammond, Terrell Keitel, and William Griffith. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
If you should find no one in there, it will be at an end between you and me.
As you wish. No, Josephina, we're not openness. In either of it, we should be parted forever. What further reassurances do I need? That crucifix over the bed. I cannot remember seeing this here before. I know you are a Sunday churchgoer, madam. I've often heard you pray before retiring. Then, swear to me on this crucifix that there is no one in there, and I shall believe you. I will never open that door.
I swear it.
Louder. Take it in your hands and repeat. I swear before God that there is nobody in that closet.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Sign-Off, the Sinus Medicine, and True Value Hardware Stores. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. CBS News follows on WBBM Chicago.